Hey, we're going to do a game that isn't Pokemon Red today. We're doing Pokemon Emerald with Flygon. I figured it makes sense to come back and do this thing. Everyone likes this Pokemon. If you don't like this Pokemon, what are you doing? This is a great Pokemon. Look at him. He's got little goggles on. He's a dragon. He should be a bug type. Hopefully one day he'll get a Mega Evolution. Previously in Pokemon Emerald, I played Flygon, but I did not play a second playthrough, so we only have first playthrough results. 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 56 seconds. I am going to destroy this result today. 2 hours and 7 minutes used to be a good time in Pokemon Emerald when I was playing Flygon. It was like pretty good. This is a terrible time now. The most recent result I got was with Primeape, 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 58 seconds. That was in a first playthrough. Primeape destroyed the game. It did so well. It's a fighting type, of course. Flygon is not going to be that good, but it does have advantages. For example, medium slow growth rate. Love the medium slow growth rate, my favorite by far. It's got decent stats. They're actually really well balanced. 80 HP, defense, special attack, and special defense. And then 100 attack and speed. That is way too much speed for a solo challenge. We get a badge boost. We also get EVs. We're going to be faster than pretty much everything in the entire playthrough. So going with a speed lowering nature to raise one of my attacking stats, I think is going to be the best play by far. Losing defensive stats in a solo challenge is kind of bad. You don't want to take more damage. If you can prevent that, it's good. And speed is fine to give up, provided you're still faster than everything. And don't worry, Flygon will be. Movepool is where this Pokemon really suffers. It's just not that good. It starts with Bite, Sand Attack, Feint Attack, and Sand Tomb. Ugh. Then through level up, it gets Crunch at 33, Dragon Breath at 35, Screech at 41, Sandstorm, which is a rock type move, at 53, and Hyper Beam at 65. Honestly, just not very good. Through TM and HM, it gets access to some good stuff. Dragon Claw. I'm going to go Hidden Power Rock today, specifically for Glacia, because she has thick fat. Using Flamethrower there is not a great idea. We also get Giga Drain, Solar Beam, Iron Tail, Earthquake. Yeah, Flamethrower, as I mentioned already. Fire Blast, Rock Tomb. I hate that move. Low accuracy. Hidden Power Rock is just better. Steel Wing, Fly, and then some tutor moves, but they won't be useful. A lot of them, like Rock Slide, require BP, so you have to do a bunch of stuff in like the... What's it called? Oh, the Battle Frontier. The place I never went as a kid and that everyone was mad about when it didn't get a remake. You have to go there to get them, so I can't. It just takes too long. Yeah, that's Flygon. I have made myself some pizza pockets because I haven't eaten anything today. I spent the morning doing voiceover for a Pokemon Platinum video. Drifblim. Yeah. Stay tuned. But that one will come out in a couple months. It's a little ways off. So, I'm going to eat my pizza pockets so that I'm fueled up and ready to go. People can ask questions, and then I'm going to start the runs. Chase. Scott, I started playing Pokemon Crystal. I haven't played a Pokemon game in a decade, but the knowledge I've gained from your videos has made me confident to try one again. Your passion and dedication is unparalleled. Thanks, Chase. Okay, pizza pockets. Let's do this. I got 2 of them. Good little things. I made them in an air fryer. I bought an air fryer for my wife like 2 years ago. I'm going to switch. This screen is always a little bit more dynamic because we got some better motion on it. So I'm just going to switch back to this while I eat my pizza pockets. I bought an air fryer for my wife like 3 years ago. Best purchase ever. That thing is great. It's great at making pizza pockets too. Because like unlike in the microwave where they just get all soggy, they are nice and crisp. It's great. Why don't you start with Trapinch? Because it's not a Trapinch challenge. I'll start with Trapinch when I'm playing Trapinch only. That's why. These are the pepperoni pizza pockets. Yeah, pepperoni. Papa. Yep. Anyways, I'm excited to play Pokemon Emerald today. I haven't played a lot of Emerald this year. I did 3 playthroughs so far. 2 with Primeape, 1 with Gulpin. I haven't finished the second Gulpin run, so that one hasn't come out yet. I thought it was going to be the first video in the year, but I just didn't make it. I lost all my motivation. Yeah, I'm definitely going to like do more red streams. I have to do a lot of red streams if I want to finish the game this year. But I'm going to, like I said at the beginning of the year, that I will stream other games, but just not as frequently. Be another red version stream tomorrow. It's going to be Onyx. I've put that one off long enough. How bad was Gulpin's first playthrough? It was bad. It made me procrastinate on the second run. Like I played it and I was like, no, I don't want to do that again. And then every time I think about it, I'm like, nah, today's not the day. It's not today. Spaced Oyster. I was curious if you ever feel burnout, and if so, how do you overcome it? That hidden power doesn't look right. What hidden power would you run? Do I ever, if I feel burnout, hidden power bug? No, you get crunch for Tate and Liza. Hidden power bug is not good. We want to have, we want to be able to knock out Glacier's Pokemon. I ran this one before, and Glacier was a nightmare with bad damage ranges. So like, I want to synergize my nature and my hidden power to be physical and to be super effective against Glacier. I don't think Bug like offers much. Like Claydol, okay, sure, but like we should be fine against the Claydol. I don't think it's going to be that difficult. It's one Pokemon on his team, whereas Rock covers so many others. Why Rock over Fighting? We could run Fighting. Anyways, to get to this burnout question, do I feel burnout? Sometimes just rotating tasks is good enough. Like I'm lucky because what I do, I'm able to rotate. Really, the way that I have combated burnout in my life is I just don't do stuff that makes me burned out. So like my goal when I was like 23, I was working at Best Buy and I like hated it. And like I started up my own private practice for teaching music because I'm like, I need to not do something that I hate. And then I just built that like tiny, small self-employment business for myself. And then once it took about a year, and then once that was like up and running, I just quit Best Buy and then kept doing like the music stuff. And I've done that now like 3 or 4 times. So like this is just the latest iteration of things. It's just like as I go, I just find better and better fit between me and the job that I'm doing. And as I improve the fit between me and my job, burnout decreases. Yeah, maybe Glacier is Oko everything with Earthquake. I don't think it did enough damage with Earthquake the last time. I just remember last time I played, like so many of her Pokemon surviving with a tiny amount of health, and it being very frustrating. I apologize. I gotta finish these pizza pockets. Otherwise, I'm gonna have no energy. It's gonna be terrible. I could have delayed the stream even longer and just ate the pizza pockets. But I was like, people are gonna start being like, why is he late again? I'm always late. Yes, people are right. Hidden Power Rock does more damage than does less damage than Earthquake, because Earthquake gets the same type of attack bonus. I forgot about that. I just think this thing is a bug type. Maybe we do run Hidden Power Bug. I don't know. We could run Hidden Power Bug. Now that we see that Earthquake's going to do more damage. that I've realized that. I'm just gonna switch it to hidden power bug. Take Ike the Killer's advice. He's like he's really into hidden power bug. So I feel like every run he gives me advice on, like, yeah, definitely hidden power bug. Like, you got to definitely run hidden power bug. Like, okay. We could also run hidden power fighting. It's good against Glacia, but again, we'll be using earthquake. So hidden power fighting is sometimes good against Steven, but we don't have setup moves. So like, we got to just get through Steven with raw damage, which is a bit unfortunate. What do you do against Winona without hidden power? Well, Winona's pretty bad. Hidden power bug does help cover Winona. Or sorry, hidden power rock does help cover Winona, but like, she's pretty bad. We have rock tomb. Rock tomb's fine. We can have flamethrower by that point in the run. We can one shot the what's it called? The Skarmory with that. Dragon is going to be okay against some of her Pokemon. It'll be super effective against her Altaria. Like, her Pokemon are just not that good. That's the thing is, like, you have Fire Blast for Skarmory? I don't have Fire Blast for Skarmory. I'm not going to Lily Cove City first. Are you crazy? No way. There's no way I'm going to Lily Cove City first because, like, I don't get an Abra. If you get an Abra, you can go to Lily Cove City first, but I don't get an Abra in my playthroughs. So there's no going to Fire Blast for the Skarmory. No. Flamethrower is just harder to get when compared with Fire Blast. Sorry, I gotta finish this pizza pocket. 1 second, let me dedicate my time to the pizza pocket, then I'll be right back. Oh my gosh. Eating pizza pockets, I have never once felt like when I eat it is this slow. Like, I'm on stream, people are waiting for me to say something intelligent about the game. I'm chewing a pizza pocket. That is one way to evaluate how long it takes you to eat something. Okay. Flygon only, Pokemon Emerald. I'm ready. I'm fueled. I gotta get all my tools going. Oh, happy to see how much the channel has grown since I first subbed. Thanks, Flippy. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like I was eating that pizza pocket at 4 times speed. It was ridiculous. Excuse me. Here we go. Flygon only. Pokemon Emerald. Uh-oh. This thing is going to get in the way. We have to move it over here. Okay. Now we're ready. Why didn't the timer start? Come on, Emerald. Don't do this to me. Emerald. So, the way that we track stuff in-game is really annoying. Essentially... Oh, what? Why is it not working? Is it having like a error or something? The game tracks things. It has like a callback function which shows it like which function within the code it recently used so that it can like go back and continue execution. Okay, it's fine. There was, I don't know, it was just stuck or something. Anyways, the callback function changes whenever you change anything about the game. So if we like change how an HM encounter shows up to make it a little bit easier and more consistent, then we have to rebuild all the software stack with the new callback function values. It's so annoying. It's one of the reasons why Emerald has been really hard to release an overlay for. Why did you give hidden power bug? I talked about that earlier. You can rewind. We're going to see if it works. If it doesn't work, we'll just switch to something else. But I think we should be fine. Okay. What? Ah. I'm a girl. My name is May. Because May talks more than the male rival. So you want to do female character for this game so that you minimize text in the overworld. That's why. Oh yeah, I chose hidden power bug because it's thematic. Because Flygon's a bug type, am I right? I could do a modified run with Flygon as a bug type. I just don't have like much time to do those things. Which starter should we go up against? I guess like the water one? We're good against all of them. It doesn't really matter. This is a sweet back sprite. The back sprite's so good. I'm gonna nickname him Bug. Or her Bug. Oh, I haven't played Emerald in so long. I am rusty. Bite's better as a go-to move over feint attack because you can flinch. And even with our speed lowering nature, we're still going to be faster than most stuff. Oh, look, did you see how I dodged that guy? I made a mistake in my inputs and then I had to dodge him, but it still worked out really well. Would be nice to have a bug type move here against this Poochyena. Well, we don't want to use Sand Tomb. Sand Tomb's always bad. Ta-da! Level 7. So when I played this one previously, I would have fought a lot of optional trainers right there, which would have just wasted time. Definitely don't need to do that in the early game. We've got special damage for Roxanne. That should be enough. We might have to use Sand Attack a little bit, but I don't think so. Ironically, you want to use Sand Tomb later? For what? I don't see a place where a Sand Tomb's going to be useful. I'm going to be deleting that move pretty fast. Oh yeah, like Watson. Yeah. We can use it for Watson, sure. Because we don't get Dig or any other ground type moves first, which is annoying. That guy's really annoying sometimes. Oh, I'm rusty. Is Mudslap better than Sand Attack? In most cases, yes. Not against, what's it called? Not against flying types, because Sand Attack can hit flying types, but Mudslap can't. But we can't really get Mudslap. Again, it's one of the tutors you have to pay BP for. Which is just annoying. Oh, I thought that would have run out. Cut. I'm going to fight the trainers in the gym for experience because level 8's a little bit too low for Roxanne. Can you do a bug dragon? Yanma? Yanmega? Yeah, I have Yanmega recorded in hard gold already. The video is all edited and everything too. So that one will be soon. Level 12. Yeah, level 12, 12 and a half here is going to be good for Roxanne. This is usually how I like to play the early game in Emerald now. Fight only minimum battles until the gym, and then fight the gym trainers here for more experience. Roxanne time, we have Bite, which is special. Oh, it's not going to two-shot the Geodude, which is unfortunate, but they are lowering speed. Lower speed for this battle is better because they won't use Rock Tomb once your speed drops below theirs. And the key threshold is 17 because then you're slower than the Nose Pass, meaning it will not attack you. Do I Sand Tomb this thing? It's going to trap it and do a little bit of extra damage every turn. Like, I guess that's kind of good. Kind of. Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing we had an Oranberry. We don't have a lot of health, but we still win. Okay. Oh, nice. That's Scott's live feed for me to listen to as I fall asleep on the bus. Nice. I'll heal. Whoa. Where am I looking? My eyes are used to platinum. Ah! I wanted to turn to pick up the repel, but instead I ran into this trainer. It's 2 one-hits. It's fine. I think, Bryce, I think a lot of people also have their favorite Pokemon being Flygon. I think this is a very popular Pokemon. Will you try Brawly early? What do we get? Do we get anything good? Like any moves? I don't think we get anything good before him. Like, we don't get anything good. Probably not. Probably come back to him after. I don't want to, but it seems like the best choice. Yeah, Steel Wing. I guess we can try Steel Wing. Let's just try it in the first playthrough. Then we'll at least know. If it's brutal and we lose like 2 or 3 times, then for the second playthrough, we won't do that. No. Wish this guy didn't make you call the president. So annoying. Okay. Gotta get HM users. I don't think we need to fight him. No. Gotta catch HM users. Taylor first. Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna one-shot that, aren't I? Yeah. Oh yeah, we could teach Rock Tomb now. Yay! One of my favorite moves. They're gonna make Mega Flygon like bug grass or like a dragon grass or something, just like piss everyone off. It's not gonna be what we want. I know, this is how Game Freak works. They don't give you what you want. They give you often what you don't need. I don't think we need that today, Silk Scarf. Make it Mono Dragon. Oh my gosh. The community since Gen 6 has been just like, when is it going to be Mega Flygon? And then they're like, hey, actually, Mono Dragon. Ah, that would be hilarious. It has less weaknesses. Thanks so much. This is really what we wanted. Okay. I don't know. I have a feeling this is not going to go well. Like, we're kind of underleveled. Let's see. Brawly with Steel Wing. Okay. So far, not good. So far, well, that's pretty good. We got the defense boost, but now we were missing, and he bulked up and then used Seismic Toss, which is not great combo, but we took way too much damage for the Machop. I guess we should probably bite this so that it just never misses. We waste his super potions. I think we're not in a good position for the Makuhita. What do we got to do here? Not that. Definitely not that. Bulk up is ruining this. Okay, crit. Ha! Well, I think we were going to skip him in the second playthrough, but we did get very lucky here. Easy, no problem. I know, right? It's definitely possible, but do we want to do it? That's the thing. Alright, I think we fight a few extras, and I like fighting the extras in here because you gain, don't really have, I don't want to heal. I don't have an item. Extras in here give both experience, but also the ability to get the soda pop. I like the soda pop. They're nice. Yeah, teaching Rock Tomb, yeah, definitely. We could probably teach Rock Tomb in the place of like Feint Attack or something. You're gonna do only Wobbuffet? Yeah, of course. I'm gonna do every species. Every species. And for those people that say I'm not going to because there's too many species, yeah, just wait, watch me. Hold my beer. For like the next 5 years. Okay. Yeah, Flygon and Salamence seem like they have reverse names. I agree. Because you have, what is it? Bagon, Shelgon, Flygon. Right? Right? Trapinch, Vibrava, Salamence. Yeah, I've done the math about backports. I think they're actually releasing Pokemon faster than you're doing them. I think so too, but it's not actually impossible to invert that interaction though. We just have to get faster at doing solo challenges. I have to turn this into a daily channel. Yeah, I got the soft sand, don't worry. Yeah, I know I heal at the museum fight. It's just force of habit. This battle's annoying. There's another heal like that in another one of the games. Which one is it? Oh, I'm used to this being physical now. I've been playing so many dark types in Platinum. Oh, it's weird. Feint Attack special. I don't know if we need to get that. Do we need to get this? I don't know if we need to get any of this stuff. I'm going to get this. We'll cut it for the second run if we don't need it. I hate you. Oddish. Stop that. Yeah, the Devon president heals you, and then you heal after the museum fight. Yep. This is Robin. Always respect Robin. Things go badly if you don't respect Robin. Says stealing does more to this. Cool. That was easy. You forgot IG? What's IG? What's so bad about Robin? Go and watch my Wailord video, then you'll understand. She usually paralyzes you with like Effect Spore or something. Oh yeah, I did forget the soft sand. I got the ether instead. That's what it was. Yeah. I think so, right? Yeah. Picked up the ether beside them and didn't talk to the person to get the soft sand. It's this person. Oh, she has like no dialogue. I never noticed that. She's just like, soft sand. You're like, oh, okay. Should probably run a berry in here for this fight. Well, we don't have any good berries. I've been skipping berries. Is the trick house worth doing? Well, you get some experience. You also, you get another candy. So you get a level from doing it. It can be useful in the late stages of the game. Okay. Wow. In general, the trick house is not that good to do. I think skipping it makes more sense for most runs. Unless you don't have a lot of experience, in which case you might want the extra rare candy to just feel slightly safer. Which is why in first playthroughs I'll often go for the trick house when I won't do it in second runs. It's one of the slowest candies in Emerald. Yeah, there's sometimes too where like the experience lines up well doing the trick house, and then you also get another candy which helps you line up experience later in the game. Things like that will help with the trick candy, but it's one of the worst ones. Who's the soft sand? No, not yet. I don't want to open my bag. Opening the bag wastes time. I'll put it on when I need it. I don't need it right now. I'll like I want to open the bag when I'm going to save. So I'm going to do that in Watson's house. His gym. If it never makes sense what held item I'm using, it's usually because I'm just putting off on like switching the held item or opening the bag. Sometimes it's like you get a little bit too micromanagey, switching it on and off, that kind of thing. That never feels good to me. Oh. Hey, sand attack. Also gulping. My nemesis. See here? I don't think he can paralyze. Wait, no, he has static. He can paralyze me, so we should run Cherry Berry, I think. I don't know. Maybe Soft Sand's better. Like, can we just chance? Or Faint Attack makes contact. I don't think Sand Tomb does, but I don't think we'll one-shot a bunch of stuff with Sand Tomb. Oh, this is not good. Okay, so Sand Tomb is better. Alright, yeah, okay. Hopefully we don't miss. It's gonna be really good against the Magneton. Yeah. What? Oh yeah, it doesn't know that I have, that's right, it doesn't know that I have, Levitate. Wait, what? No, why is he using... Wait. Wait, what? Yeah, there's... Okay. There is a glitch here. Yeah, it happens with Flygon and Gligar. Yes. It is a documented glitch. Yes. There's another glitch that will happen later in the playthrough where Pokemon will use moves that are like Earthquake against us. It's because they don't know what our ability is yet. The AI has to learn what your ability is by seeing it activate. So that will happen later on too. So Watson was like free because of that. Even the computer thinks it's Bug Dragon. Yep. Yeah, Watson's being inspired by Surge there for sure. Although Surge is even better than that. Don't diss Surge. Hey, we get a physical move. Ain't that nice? I'm probably gonna put Secret Power in the place of Feint Attack. We could keep it, but like I think Secret Power is better. Having a physical move that isn't Steel Wing with 90% accuracy. Oops. We're about to get Dig too. That's going to be a nice upgrade. Nugget. Okay, we're gonna go light on these. We'll buy more later. It's really hard for me to play Gen 3 and read the chat. It's like very challenging compared to Gen 1. Dig in the place of Sand Tomb, finally. Person berries. The sweetest of berry in Generation 3. This berry is so good. Alright. Vitamins. Carbos. Protein. I don't want to use Dig, it takes multiple turns. Okay, we're going to do the loop. The loop is not as time efficient, by the way. The best thing to do here is to get the Poké Center in Fall Arbor Town and then use Abra to teleport back. That is the fastest way to play this section of the game. But this does allow us to pick up more items. I'm trying to skip these two trainers so that I can get the PP up. I didn't get the Harbor Mail, of course. Why would I remember that? No, I'm not picking up Abra. I'm not catching Abra in my runs. I already decided on that. Yeah, the guy with Seviper is okay experience too, yeah. Oops. Want to go over here? Because we can get another item. We could get the black glasses. I don't think they're going to be useful though, but that's where they are. They're over there. Tracked. I hate this person. That person always gets me. I'm so bad at timing it. She moves so quickly. Hey, do we get to see a hiker or something? Come on. Nope, not today. She's a marathon runner, yeah. I should have secret powered. I gotta switch Dig out of slot 1. I'm used to Platinum where you can't move your moves around. One of the most frustrating things. Lose my mind. Have to open the bag, open the Pokemon inventory, open the summary page, scroll over like 3 pages in the summary page, then reorganize my moves. Aww. Game Freak, you really know how to make me angry. All right, Maxi. This might be the one reason to hold on to Feint Attack, because the Mighty Anna really, really likes to use Sand Attack. It's not. It's just using Bite right now. Okay, we're going to avoid its Sand Attacks. Maybe not. Oh, we confused it. Yeah, we are. Okay, sweet. Okay, hilarious interaction. This one is probably going to play out here. It'll maybe try to use Magnitude if we use Dig, but we have Levitate. So even though we're using Dig, it can't hit us with Magnitude, which is hilarious. Yeah, you see right there. I love that interaction. It's like, but what if we just went underground? Then the Magnitude doesn't work because we're still floating while underground. I love it. That interaction's wonderful. It is. You can skip every trainer in here. Last time I did this run with Flygon, I wouldn't have known that. I would still be battling two optional people, wasting time. We've got Dig. We don't need to waste time. All right, let's go. Goodbye, Flannery. Bye-bye. We're going to 2-hit the Torkoal. That's like maybe no, it can't burn us. Overheat can't burn. Does it paralyze us, I guess? Yeah, that's right. It digs wide tunnels, Rodrigo, so you're right. And then it has space. Space to levitate during the tunnel. So the whole tunnel shakes around it, but it actually just hovers in the center of the tunnel. We could like make a little like physics experiment about this to show why Earthquake doesn't actually damage Flygon. I love that image in my mind. It's just this huge tunnel and everything's shaking, but Flygon's stationary. Nugget. Oh, sorry. Like thought that person was going to get me. They're not. Don't worry. Protein. Her candy. April Fool's plans? Not right now, no. I had plans, but I don't think they're going to work this year. Plus, I don't want to, like, also force a, we fought Brawly. Yeah. I'm like, am I going over here and we didn't fight Brawly and then we're going to have to walk all the way around again? That happens to me a bunch. Ran. Don't run. He always catches you if you run. Yeah, I have a plan for... There are tons of plans that I have. I just don't have time. If someone could clone me and give me double the time, that would be helpful. And I have realized that in terms of like scaling the channel, it is not possible for me to speed up more than about the speed that I'm currently going at things. Because this is Scott's thoughts. And if I am not the one with the thoughts, then it's no longer Scott's thoughts. So I have to be the one that plays the runs and puts the time in. And that requires a certain amount of time. Like let's say a platinum run takes 3 hours on average to beat. Because there's some time for like setting the software up and that kind of thing. If it takes 3 hours to do a platinum run, like then to do every platinum run is like 491 times 3. And then you have to do backports. It's probably like 1,000 times 3, so like 3,000 hours. There's going to be time spent voicing over, probably double that, so it's probably 6,000 hours. And that's just the Pokemon Platinum series. And then if I want to do other cool stuff at the same... If I want to do other cool stuff at the same time... Oh, she's got a Hyper Potion. That's super annoying. Sorry. The Wigglytuff is causing problems. Alright, we're good. Anyways, it's like a lot of time. It ends up being a lot of time to finish just one series. And then if I want to do a bunch of other fun videos or cool videos that are like informative, like how would a Pokemon perform if it had average DVs, minimum DVs, or max DVs, then I have to decide which run from the series am I going to delay in order to do this video. Like which Pokemon, when do I do that? And right now I just don't necessarily want to delay other runs. Just to make... but maybe we flinch? Okay, we don't. Okay. Confusion's really annoying. This is not good. First reset. That's what I wanted. I wanted the flinch. I am not able to two-shot this if I don't use dig, and sometimes dig won't two-shot this. So dig here makes sense. And I think we want to dig on Linoon. If it belly drums, that's actually ideal, because then we'll knock it out for free. And now we made it to the slacking, but we have dig. And dig is the perfect counter to the slacking. He does have healing items here, and we're probably going to run out of PP, that's concerning. Not great. I don't really want to use my PP up on dig, but I think I have to. I don't do enough damage. Yeah, I could run Lepa Berry as well. We can also chance it like this. We'd like chance it where we like bite the Vigoroth twice, for example, and hope for flinches. Like if we get flinches, oh, we gotta bite. Can we bite 3 times? Okay, we can bite 3 times for the Vigoroth. Dig for this is probably gonna belly drum. No, it's not gonna. I hate Teeter Dance. I hate it so much. It's so annoying. I think just 3-shot that. Save some PP there. Dig this in case belly drum. If it belly drums though, it's really annoying. Or if it doesn't belly drum. Alright, we made it back. Bite. Flinch. This one is going better than the last time. No! I could bite both of those turns. When he's going to heal, you can bite. So like here, I think he's going to heal again. He heals, replacing his attack, then he loafs, so we do that. We're still in a really bad position. We have like 1, 2 rare candies. Rare candies do almost nothing at this point. Yeah, 2. Rare candies do almost nothing at this point in the game. But then we do less damage because the softness is not as good in this game, but like maybe we have to run Lepa Berry. No, Person Berry doesn't make any sense. The confusion's annoying, but it's not like a run ending kind of thing. This is brutal. I bet Ike crit the slacking 3 times or something like that. Like, this is okay. Look at the damage ranges with the soft sand. We just don't have the damage we need for the Spinda. No, we don't want to paralyze because then facade does double damage. Terrifying Zangoose. Oh my gosh. Spinda. Thank you. Yeah. I think we train... No, I don't want to use the protein. Here's the thing. When you do a run like this, like, you get a really bad time because there are no good trainers in this section of the map. And I, like, fought everyone. I don't want to use the protein because I want to get flamethrower as soon as possible. And I don't want to get fire blast because going to fire blast is going to waste a ton of time. So, like, if I want to train to 32, I have to backtrack massively through the middle of the map. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't deposit. This could be another reason to run hidden power fighting. Yeah, we could blackout train to Norman. Maybe that's the best thing to do, honestly. Like, this walking is just taking so long. We can't surf yet. We haven't beat Norman. Norman is required for surf. I think blackout training probably. So we'll deposit the HM users. Yeah. Okay, so 33 2 shots, crunch 2 shots Vigoroth. That's going to massively change things. I don't want to do this either, though. The blackout training here is bad. Like, we just need to fight people earlier in the run. That's really what it is. Because I need the money. I need the money so we can't black out. We might have to use one candy here. I'm going to try one more time, but I think we're going to have to use one candy here. I hate this. I'm using one candy. Bye-bye, bite. Everyone always says, like, I knew when you were skipping trainers it was going to be bad. Like, okay. I'm glad that you're the one playing all these solo challenges. Sorry, I get really bitter about those comments because it's just like, the more experience you get, the more you're like, if I want to get better times, I have to skip trainers. Like, that's how we do it. It's very hard to know what the balance is. Like, what level do you need? Do you need level 30? Do you need level 33? Like, there's kind of a fog of war whenever you go into the runs where you don't really know. Like, I didn't know that our damage ranges here are just... it's brutal. It's not enough. Oh, it's a 79% chance to two-shot the Vigoroth. It's an unfortunate damage range. So we can fail it, but we don't have to fail it. Yeah, like, there's always, like, in every individual battle. In every individual battle, there's a better, like, play. Either a reset or a blackout. The problem is, planning for them is really tricky. Alright, how much does this do? Oh, it's okay. When he heals, I guess I crunch. Yes. Is he gonna heal that? No, we got him. That was bad battle, but 33 definitely makes it easier. I don't think Tate and Liza are going to be that sketchy though, because we have crunch. We might run hidden power fighting just to solve this fight. Ah! What am I doing? I haven't played Emerald in too long. I have no idea what I'm doing right here. No, Irontail is in Meteor Falls. I'm not going over to Meteor Falls before Tate and Liza. Maybe we would though, because we need to get no, we need the Waterfall to get Dragon Claw. So we have to go over to Meteor Falls after. We could get the amulet coin now. How much money do we have? Not very much. Once you beat Norman, you can talk to your mom and she'll give you the amulet coin. Need repels. I don't know why you think the clay doll is going to be annoying. I don't think the clay doll is going to be annoying at all. We'll just two-shot it. It's fine. No, Roxanne isn't available at all because it's with BP. No, we can wait for this. We need repels. This is a terrible run. I'm so sorry. Playing like trash. Oh my gosh. Wingull. I'm gonna lose my mind. These are worse than Zubat. Ah. Can you buy repels here? I don't. There's one where you can't, I think. Nah, I forget that she always does that. She like asks you a question. Just exchange the item. I don't want the question. Let's see how much we've earned. Not enough. Oops. So we won't have a fire move for Skarmory. Annoying. Another reason to battle a few more trainers, maybe. Also not to use the PP up, because if we just don't have the use of the PP up and we go 33 for Norman, we'll have slightly more money, but we'll also be able to sell the PP up and have more money to purchase coins. So that'll be easier. This is like really tight. Like, it's going to be good, Flygon, but it's not going to do it in a confident way, like where it just stomps everything. It's like walking the edge. Yeah, I exchanged the harbor mail for the coin case already. Yeah, I used to never buy repels as a kid either. But Ike, you're way better than I am at this game. Like, I've just accepted that I'm never going to be as good as you. I'm totally fine with that. I don't even try anymore. Like, when you post a time, I'm just like, well, I'm not going to get that time. That's fine. Alright, I got Dragon Breath. Does this two-shot? Yeah, it does. Okay. Swagger's a bit annoying, but it's fine. Yeah, but my mental health will suffer if I try. It's not worth it. Okay. All of our moves are kind of bad. This is the thing about Flygon. It's like, it never really has good moves. It just has like kind of bad moves, and they're like all like sort of bad together. Like, look at all these mid moves we have. Secret Power, Dig, Crunch, Dragon Breath. The best move here is Crunch, for sure. Like, if we just take it, and we're not talking about like type effectiveness or anything. Like, the best move here is definitely Crunch out of these moves. And that's saying a lot. Like, Crunch is not a particularly amazing move. It's a good dark type move, but it's not outstanding. Especially in Gen 3 where it's special. Dragon Breath is definitely not better than Crunch. Are you kidding me? It's base 60 power. Crunch is base 80 power. Yeah, I know. I said not considering types. Like, just thinking about the moves, agnostic of the Pokemon I'm playing, Crunch is the best move, which is saying a lot. Of course, Dig and Dragon Breath both do more damage when Flygon uses them. But just in terms of, like, raw output of damage, like, these moves are not very good. We don't have, like, an Ice Beam. Like, nothing is base 90 power right now. Brutal. And our same type of attack bonus moves are base 60 power. Like, ugh. Just like, this is just not nice. We don't have Flamethrower yet. Like, nothing has worked well in this playthrough. I'm bitter. I'm mad. Flygon, you're letting me down. Terrible Pokemon. Cute, but bad, apparently. Don't worry, I bet Ike the Killer got like a 1 hour and 6 minute time. It's like probably something ridiculous. We'll get like 120 today, maybe. Maybe? I don't know. We don't really have good moves here. Like, I want Flamethrower. Yeah, exactly. Like, Swampert has Surf by this point. Some Pokemon will have, like, Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. We're just chilling over here with Secret Power, Dig, Crunch, Dragon Breath. Trash. I gotta share your time. Okay. We're gonna lose. I don't want to go back for flamethrower, and I don't want to go forward for fire blast. Yeah, Emerald, getting sub hour is like very, very hard in Emerald. Very hard. The Pokemon has to be like really good. And I don't think I can do it with any Pokemon. Like maybe like Kyogre or something, but like in general, like getting sub hour is gonna be just like almost impossible. I considered resetting there, but no. Yeah, like I could go to, I don't want to go to Lilico City though. I just said that. Like I don't want to go there. It takes so long to do that, and then we have to walk all the way back. And walking back requires the loop around to the bottom where we haven't gone already. It's brutal if you don't have Abra. If you have Abra, it's great. But if you don't have Abra, it's bad. And I'm not allowed to get Abra unless I have to train for Roxanne on wild Pokemon. Alright, we're going back. We're getting Flamethrower. It's going to take forever. Rip Flygon's time. Yeah, Abra saves like 2 minutes probably. Maybe more. Maybe like 3 or 4. Like it saves a ridiculous amount of time. I also can't run because my inputs in the overworld are really bad. I'm not very good at that side of the game. I've never been a very like reaction based player. I play a lot of real-time strategy games. You don't need like good reaction times for those games. What? No. I'm so bad. I think I might actually just stop this run right now. I actually just want to check out. Like, oh, this feels awful. I'm done. Yeah, I'm not forcing Abra in this game. That's my decision. No forcing Abra. Abra is only if you have to train for Roxanne. Only if you have to train for Roxanne and you're going to be in the grass for a long time, because then you have time to catch it. But I'm not like... I feel like it's cheating to just chance through the patches of grasses and occasionally run into an Abra and then catch it. That feels like cheating, because it's fairly rare. It's like a 10% chance encounter. And there's like... You go through the grass like 3 times. There's like a cave part, and then there's 2 sections of grass. You can loop around and try it again, but then like you've lost out on a bunch of the time that Abra would have saved. And then if I'm ranking the Pokemon, that doesn't make any sense, because some will get Abra and some won't. So then I just have to, so like what it logically, like the logic tree like goes down, and then I go to the place where it's like, okay, so like if I have to get fair rankings, I have to catch Abra every time. So I just need to reset every run when I don't chance run into Abra, because the results that I get will not be comparable in the tier list. And then I'm just like, well, this doesn't make any sense. Either I force Abra or I just don't get Abra. I don't get Abra. That's the ruling. I'm so frustrated. I don't want to fight Norman again without... That does seem against the concept of forcing HM users, but it's not. It's not against forcing HM users. The concept of forcing HM users is I pick which HM user I think is best for the game, and then I force that HM user, provided that that HM user is like a good HM user to stop and spend time finding, right? Like, I'm not like... Okay, so like other examples would be like, There are other games where I could like force an Abra, like in Pokemon Yellow, for instance. It doesn't save that much time in Pokemon Yellow, but I could force it and save time to get it. Because like on Route 6, you can catch an Abra. So I could force the HM Abra there, but I don't. The reason is because it doesn't make sense in any Yellow run to like stop the progress of the game to find an Abra there. You'll just waste more time than you'll end up saving. And like, I guess here, like maybe you do save more time than you end up like going and searching for the Abra. I just don't think that like playing regularly, I would stop and go out of my way to find a 10% chance encounter that I then have to YOLO ball to catch. That just doesn't seem like something that I would do. Like, what if you don't catch it? Then you have to find it again. Then it wastes a bunch more time. Like, you could get into a place where, like, you've wasted a ton of time catching Abra. Like, it's really RNG dependent, the Abra HM user. Whereas a lot of the other ones, like forcing like a Talo, it's like you're just going to find the Talo and catch it. Like, it's really common encounter. You can find them in tons of places. It's not a really big deal. You got to get a flyer at some point. Super simple. You don't have to get a teleport user. It's not like needed. It saves time. Fly, I guess, technically isn't needed, but it like saves tons of time and every Pokemon's going to do it. Yeah, and like certain HMs are mandatory to finish the game, like Surf. Like you have to have it. You have to finish the game. But like with Abra, you don't need to have it. You don't need to have like Flash. Sure, it does save much more time for sure, but I'm not going to force it. The other reason like forcing it feels wrong to me is like when let's say like you are training in the patch beside Roxanne, like that patch of grass. If you train in that patch of grass for an extended period of time, you're more likely to run into Abra. So like, let's say you catch Abra with like Flygon, where it doesn't do any optional training for Roxanne in wild Pokemon. Then the advantage that Flygon has is that it gets through the early game quickly. But the advantage that the Pokemon like Ninjask has that does a lot of extra training for Roxanne is it gets an Abra. So it gets to earn back a little bit of time because it gets an Abra, because it searches in that patch of grass because it has to do training against wild Pokemon. Whereas if Flygon just gets the Abra, then Ninjask just is sad. I prefer it to be like that you get the Abra if you have to fight Pokemon in the wild in the grass. Because then you're more likely to run into the Abra. It makes sense for it to be an HM encounter. But with Flygon, I don't know. It just seems wrong. If Abra did not have teleport and didn't flee the battle, I would force it 100%. But the fact that it flees the battle is just like not... That's another reason why it doesn't make sense to force it. You need to train to 33. No, that doesn't work as a loophole because we're going to fight trainer Pokemon, not wild Pokemon. So like it has to be very specifically the fact that you're going to fight wild Pokemon in the locations where Abra shows up. That's the criteria. Then you can get the Abra. Am I changing Hidden Power? I don't know. I kind of want to run Hidden Power fighting now. I just don't think Claydol at the end of the game is going to be that difficult to deal with, but I might be wrong. I didn't finish the run. See, I should have finished the run, but that run was disastrous. That might be one of my least favorite runs I've ever done. Like, I genuinely was like, I just want to stop streaming and like go do something else. I want to play StarCraft or something. Like, genuinely did not want to continue after like forgetting all my HM users. And then Ike teased his time and then won't tell me what his time is. So now I just like feel like super self-conscious of any time that I'm going to get. It's like my mindset has fallen apart completely. Yeah, I'll just go stream Paris. At least then I'll feel... Paris would be better the second time around. I at least know what the challenges with Paris are now. No, C-Dot is so bad. It's like got like Bide and Harden. What a terrible moveset. Would it be worth the time investment for Flygon to just naturally hunt and catch Abra, then you can get Fire Blast? No. 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 Flamethrower. Flamethrower is better and more consistent. Because we'll not have used the PP up this time. So we will have more money and we will be able to buy flamethrower. Could you beat slacking using toxic? Where's the toxic TM? Oh yeah. No. We need strength. Can we use strength by this point? I don't actually know which badge gives strength in Gen 3. It's probably like Norman's badge or something. Toxic is in the like fiery path place. No, Pokemon's not burning me out. It's just I'm frustrated with Flygon. Being frustrated with something and being burnt out are like fundamentally different things. I feel like the term like burnout gets used way too often these days. Like burnout is a very specific thing where like you start to lose like I'm not going to define it well, but like you start to lose motivation at doing work, usually because of specific criteria. Like there's a defined definition of what this is. And like, I think it's important to use that. Like I'm not burned out. I'm just frustrated. Like I'm frustrated that I play Emerald really badly. I'm frustrated that I don't get good times. I'm frustrated that Flygon just completely fell apart in that run. And like, we did not have a good time. And then I made a bunch of mistakes because yeah, tilted is another good word. I wouldn't say I'm tilted yet. Like, tilted is like, I'm not talking, I'm just sitting here grinding. Yeah, this is definitely closer to tilt than burnout, for sure. For sure. I think frustration is still the best word, though. Yeah, take another, get more pizza buckets. Yeah. I should. I think we'll just be fine at 33 on Norman, honestly. I don't think we need the PP up. I think we'll be fine this time around. We kind of know what we need to do. We also know that Watson is useless. Oh yeah, we're going to skip Brawly. We're going to come back later. Just a second, I have to get another replay. Maybe this is why I don't stream Emerald anymore. Alright, again. I like how everyone just immediately becomes a thesaurus. It's great. Thank you. I just say, like, frustration. Apparently frustration's not good enough. Everyone's gonna give me every synonym to frustration. I feel frustration. That's how I feel. Oh, we could run return, yeah, for more damage. I just don't want to get it. Like, going back to get return wastes like 45 seconds. I don't really like that. Nickname it Bug again. Yeah, no, I like that we got synonyms like embittered and stuff. It's great. Oh yeah, I should get the charcoal. Yeah, that's another thing. I knew there was stuff that I was forgetting. I also didn't get like the torment TM and things like that. There's little things like that that I can improve that will give me more money. Oh, be careful. Yeah, the move pools in Gen 3 are not very good. Everyone says that the move pools started getting better after Gen 1. Like the Gen 1 move pools are so bad. They're really bad from Gen 1 to 3. Gen 4 is when the move pools do start getting better. Like Pokemon just get same type attack bonus moves in that game, whereas in other games they don't really. But what about Flygon Sandtomb? Yes, good point. It does get a same type attack bonus move. That's why my repel wore off at the wrong time, because I didn't go through here last time. No. Aww. I was trying to avoid that. Oh, we're fine. Luckily, Sand Attack is nowhere near as good as it was in Generation 1. I often skip this now in like my modern optimized runs. Going over to this little section wastes quite a bit of time. No one knows why it doesn't get Earthquake by level up. That's really weird, right? It's so weird that it doesn't get it. Oh, okay. Level 11. I'm not going to save for Roxanne. We will restart if we lose. It's only 5 minutes to this point. I wonder if like... Nah, it's fine without a Sand Tomb on that. Yeah. Do we two-shot? Oh, cool. Hey. Look at Sand Tomb. What a good move. Such a good move. That's actually a better Roxanne than the last time. How's the stream been? I've been playing really bad. Poor plays from me, but... Also, Flygon has been inducing some frustration. I have felt slightly embittered towards this Pokemon. At points I have felt disappointed. We've run like the full range of emotions actually. We were stunned, shocked, bewildered at Watson when he used Thunder Wave on us over and over and over again, which was very strange. Brawly was lucky. I think that was an exciting fight. Entertaining. We're gonna skip him this time. I don't think it makes sense. We'll just lose and be sad. Yeah, it was. It has been quite a journey. Yeah, if Brawly's gonna be luck, I'm just gonna come back and fight him later. Sorry, Brendan. We don't want to fight you right now. Now, I could fight that guy for extra money. They're actually pretty good for money. These two trainers, because they're rich people. So they have a lot of money. I bought less Pokeballs to hopefully save money. But then we're gonna not catch the HM users, are we? No, I hate you, Talo. I hate you. Talo. Stop. Stop. The Meryl is gonna ruin us. I think we're gonna restart. Stop. Oh my gosh. Absolutely terrible Talo. No, Zigzagoon, not you two. Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon. Alright, we did the one useful thing that we can do with Rock Tomb, though. We sold it. So I'm at least satisfied about that. Yeah, of course. Why would it be that easy? This is some of the worst HM user luck I've had. This stream is trying to convince me, like, don't play Emerald. Alright. Lurking earlier, I think he... Yeah. Oh, yeah, we can get a... I didn't get this last time. Stardust is over here. Mega Flygon becoming Mono Dragon, yeah. I'm just worried about the trap damage from that, knocking the Meryl out. Maybe. I'm not that overleveled. I could probably really attack the Meryl, yeah. Hey, I'm not going to forget the soft sand. Yay! Hey, that was nice crit. Seal of Gen 3. I don't know. This is not like quite Seal tier. Seal made me stop playing for like a week. But I also had different, like I was also playing with different criteria back with Seal. Like with Seal, it was like, if I can't win 10 times in a row, then I'm not doing a good enough job. So I need to like have a more robust strategy that will allow me to win 10 times in a row. And if I can't win 10 times in a row, then I haven't pushed the Pokemon far enough. And with Seal was really the first Pokemon that I started to notice the gap between the consistent strategy and then the inconsistent strategy that has a chance to win. This chasm that there is. Where it's like, well, if you're inconsistent, you can just do it like 1 in 5 times and that's good enough. Why wouldn't you just do that? Like, okay. But with back then, it was like, I don't want to post a result that's inconsistent like that. All right. We did it. Oh, wait, we can get the Thief TM. I guess we have to pay to get it now because I already left. Wait, we'll get the Harbor Mail. You can do this before and then he doesn't pop out and waste your time. Yeah, I think the consistent results are often more fun to watch, but the problem is like in the end I just want to get good times. I don't really care about being consistent. So I've switched more over to that. Because like for me it's like you want to get like fast results with the Pokemon. And like all roads eventually lead there. All roads lead to that. The more you play, the more the differentiating factor between players is luck. Hey, these guys like to use Thunderwave against me too. How am I doing the music thing? It's a custom little piece of software that Austin wrote that reads the values from Pokebyte and then plays the tracks based on what's playing in the game. I think the inconsistent strategies are maybe more interesting in streams, whereas consistent results are a lot more like exciting when you're watching like a produced video. I can see that. Because I think there's like this desire when you're watching a produced video to see someone like figure it out and produce something that is non-trivial. Whereas it feels trivial to me to just play the game and luck through every fight. Like that feels trivial. Like anyone can do that. You can just sit down and play long enough and then you'll win. Like, so if you, then we need a way to differentiate players. So one way is time. If they get a good time, then it's like, okay, that's impressive. Let's see how they got a good time. It feels a little bit like cheating if they get a good time, but they only did it with luck. Like, well, I just used Horn Drill and it hit like 15 times in a row. And you're like, okay, like that doesn't necessarily have this like satisfaction of like, oh yeah, you earned that win. The problem is that sometimes Horn Drill is the solution. Because of the chasm. It exists. Then you also think about a world where RNG is not in Pokemon. Like there's no accuracy mechanics, there's no variable damage, that kind of thing. And it's like, well, then the game's also not as interesting. So it's the truth is somewhere. Interest is like, I think randomness is always going to be a part of gameplay. It has to be. I think I'm dead. Oh, it didn't do as much as I thought. Glad I went for that last Sand Tomb. Yeah, I got the mail. Horn Drill was a fun surprise. Yeah. The problem with moves like that is like you don't want to let it become the only thing you do in the series, in my opinion, because then I thought about fighting that guy. No, he's not the right guy. You don't want to let like exclusively luck-based things, or I don't at least, the only thing that I do in the series, because if that's the case, then eventually people will just be like, this is boring. Like all he ever does is just spam Horn Drill. Like that's not fun. There's the same problem with like Substitute in Generation 3. Like a lot of people really don't like that I use Substitute in Generation 3. And they're calling for it to be banned. Like, let's start a petition and ban Scott from using Substitute, which is fair because Substitute trivializes a lot of the fights. Then I have to experience the tension. Sorry, I should have sand tuned that. But I have to experience the tension then between, do I do something that is consistent with my former results, or do I try to change the former results so that I can make a more interesting rule set? Because like I could just stop using Substitute. Maybe it would make the videos more entertaining. But then do I have to start the whole tier list over again? Because all the Pokemon that I've currently used Substitute, and many of them gained massive advantages from using Substitute. So I have to then I have to comb through all my old results, sort out the ones that use Substitute, gained a big advantage, and then remove them from the tier list, or just switch and then be like, well, some results have Substitute, some don't. That doesn't seem satisfying. It doesn't seem satisfying to explore the game and then stop before completing with Substitute and then doing no Substitute. Like maybe it makes sense to do both, but then I don't think I should just like mix and match because it's going to confuse people. And a huge part about YouTube is like, can you have a format that is easy to understand? And my format is already kind of confusing. So I feel like adding more complexity is not a good idea. Like today we're doing the and then like, or you run both Substitute and no Substitute in the same video to make things as concise as possible. But then making each video becomes like 4 times as long. Alright, Watson. He's going to be bad. Remember what happened last time? Substitute, self-destruct turn 1. Not substitute. Talking about that move too much. Alright, Magneton, show me what you're made out of. Thunderwave. So bad. I can't believe he does that. That's hilarious. I wonder why. I want to know why the AI is doing this. So weird. It's basically free. We don't actually have to use Sand Tomb. It speeds things up, but we don't have to use it. I'm going to start fighting some optionals that are just along the path that also have Roselia, because that boosts special attack with Eevee. Oh, I didn't talk to the Rock Tomb guy. Oh, that's a first. Never seen that guy before. I was like really confused. Huh. Is he a Emerald exclusive? I don't think I remember him being there in Ruby and Sapphire. Don't want to fight the Sandshrew guy. He's trash. What? Norman at 35. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. This guy's pretty good to fight. He's got 3 Pokemon. Aw, miss. She can be good because she has 3 Pokemon, but also skipping her is nice. You can run right by her instead of having to like slow down and path your movement around the bottom. Plus she gives a special attack Eevee. The coughing guy's good. He's got good experience. Hopefully I can one-shot though. I can. Ta-da. Oh, wait, what? Oh, only the first one. Wait, what? The other ones have different stats? Yeah, they do. Okay. Cool. Yeah, hidden powers have been another one that I've thought about a lot. Is it good? Is it healthy for these challenges to have it? Or should I just not use it? In the end, what it comes down to is like there are some mechanics in Pokemon that just don't produce interesting results when we're doing solo challenges or when we're viewing solo challenges. Like sometimes like playing with Substitute is fun. It's fine for me. But like if you're watching, you might not, you like, might be just thinking that that's really boring. And that's fair. It's hard to know what the right choice is to do then. Do I prioritize player experience? Do I prioritize fairness of results? I'm always thinking about these things if you can't tell. Like I'm always trying to evaluate what the best option is. I'm just not going to repel here. It's risky, but like I'll just waste a little bit of time if I run into something. I want to get Flamethrower this time. Actually okay experience. So someone mentioned this guy last time, but you can fight him. He's got good experience yields, or like decent experience yields. The person beside him is not as good, but when you need experience, you might as well just fight her rather than looping around. Either way, you're going to waste a little bit more time, and I'd rather have some experience for the time that I waste. These runs are more hypothetical than practical. You might think that, but I gotta sit and play them. Feel pretty practical to me. Oh, gosh. Good, I'm glad this is a nice change from red and yellow. Yeah, there's been a lot of red and yellow recently. I don't want to fight her. She's got 5 Pokemon or 6 Pokemon. Oh, this person with her Doduo. Where's the charcoal? We haven't got to the charcoal yet. Charcoal's still coming. He's still reeling from Paris. No. The Paris stream is actually really funny. It was very frustrating to do it, though. The rival created quite the interesting tension between the rival and Agatha. This is very interesting. I love interesting choices like that. They're frustrating to go through, but like in retrospect, all these things become really interesting stories or memorable moments. Like all of the most frustrating runs are the ones that we talk about. We don't talk about like, remember that time you beat the game with Primeape and, well, maybe Primeape because it's so good. Like fighting types are just really good. We know that. We talk about that. But like when you just have like an average run that's just kind of good, no one talks about that. But like the runs that are really brutal are the ones that stick in your mind. And I'm really am committed to like playing every species because sometimes species will surprise you. You think a species is going to be bad, then it's actually kind of good. Yeah. Okay, Maxi. I didn't teach Dig. Should have taught Dig, obviously. No. I don't want to reset, but I kind of want to reset. Like, it's not a great position to be in, getting hit by like 2 sand attacks at the beginning of the battle. Come on. See, it won't use magnitude anymore now, by the way. It's already used its magnitude, seen my ability. Well, we still win. Alright, fine. I did Annihilate in yellow last year. I don't think I'm going to backport it to other games, at least at the current time. Maybe I'll backport and do a stream. I could do a stream of Annihilate in Gen 3. That would be fun. The backport streams for Gen 3 last year did really well. The backport streams of Gen 2 did not do well, which was a surprise to me. I thought the Emerald backports would do about the same, but they did a lot better. People liked them, apparently. Did I get Dig? Am I going to restart again? Oh, we did get Dig. I don't need the Meteor. I'm not getting a return. I'm going to get return from the guy later in the game. But I don't even know if we're going to use it. I might not get return at all. I have no idea how I got there at level 35 at 27 minutes to Norman. Like, that just doesn't even make sense. There's no way that I can do that. Ah. No! Dead run again. Oh yeah, like there's ways around it, but like just don't want to play when I make mistakes. Like I don't want to play a run out where it's like you do something suboptimal. Yeah, you can just get another one, of course. But I don't think I'm playing well. Like again, I think Killer said like 27 minutes Norman. So like, why am I not doing a 27-minute Norman? If I'm not doing 27-minute Norman, then like my play's trash. Because like obviously I think Killer's time is not like the best time. So like if like then we should be doing like 26 Norman or something. But like I'm not. So then like what am I doing wrong? Like why is my play so bad? He also probably beat Brawly. Thanks, Timothy. I appreciate the one gifted membership. I think in this run I was overtraining slightly. I think I should do a little bit less. I honestly don't know if I'm going to get through another run. My frustration has increased. I think we need a different word. I'm going to look up the frustration synonyms again. Oh my, dispiritedness. That's like a word I would never think of. I'm feeling a bit aggravated and a bit resentful of this run. Also very discouraged. I have a deep dissatisfaction in my skill. This is something I've talked about before, but I don't know, maybe it's going to help like one person who listens to this, so I'll just say it. But like, mental health is important. I really struggle with like not being a good player. That is a huge struggle that I have. It is very hard for me. Sounds like Pokemon Yellow music. Is this from Emerald? I don't know. Anyways. I really struggle with not being a good player. I think like the thing is like when I was a kid, like I really wanted to be a pro gamer. That was like my dream. When I was 13, I was like, I'm going to be a pro gamer because I love playing games. And if I could play games for my living, that would be like the thing. And I like saw all these people who are really good at the game that I loved, which was StarCraft Brood War. And it was like, in one ways, it was inspiring because I was like pushing myself really hard to become a really good player, but I was not a good player. I was like very bad, and ever since then, I think I've always pushed myself into things that are like high skill pursuits, like, and I expect myself to be like the top 1%, and if I'm not, then I'm like really disappointed in myself. I'm like, why? You're not doing well enough. You're not doing good. Like you need to do better. And Pokemon is like that now too, because when I sit down to do a run, it's not like, oh, I'm just going to have fun. Like, I'm like, no, I'm going to push this. I'm going to try and get like the best possible time. I want people like who watch the video to be satisfied with my play and to feel like I represented the Pokemon, which might be one of their favorite. And then occasionally I play runs like the Persian run that I recently did in Fire Red. And like, I was like beside myself after that run because I felt like I played so badly. Same with Nidoqueen. I just like felt like I played really badly. And I was like, I almost considered not releasing both of those videos. But then I'm like, that's not fair, because every other Pokemon, I go in, I do my first attempt, and then I release it in Fire Red. That's what the format has been on the channel. So I pushed myself and I just released the videos. And like, obviously I got criticized a bunch because people were like, you should redo Persian and stuff like that. I know, like I feel bad about it. Anyway, I think the moral of this story is like, it's not always about being good at things. It's okay to just not be good at things. Even if you really want to be good at things. And I do really want to be good at things. But sometimes also like there is a lot of value to be had in like just not being good at things. I think I learn better because I know that I'm not very good and I'm not talented at stuff. So I like push myself to learn faster because I'm like, oh, I gotta like improve. So I learn some things that way. And like, also I think like sometimes maybe it makes entertaining moments for you when I make really bad choices. I hope it does, at least on some level. Yeah. All right, let's try this again. Oh, I also don't like the idea of like quitting or like being defeated by something. I'm fine with like walking away from something if it's not serving me, but I don't like the idea of like giving in. And so in these solo challenges, like you'll notice that I get frustrated sometimes, especially on stream, like with Paris, now here with Flygon, and I keep pushing. And like it seems like I get progressively like more and more bitter about the runs. And yeah, but I also don't want to be the person that like gets struck with a challenge and excuse me, the pizza pocket's coming back to get me. No, don't go there. I don't want to be like hit with a challenge and then like decide to back down. I'd rather just push forward. Like we're going to do it. We're just going to work harder. Yeah, Gideon. That's very true. I noticed this myself because I watch other people's content in this solo challenge space as well. Whenever I'm watching their videos, like my brain is immediately just like, oh, I see like 15 different things they could do to be better. I want to comment about all of them. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. It's just like, it's hard to be a player. Oh, we did it. Kind of. Come on. Let's go. This is the time. I'm not going to make lots of mistakes this time. I wish I had more money at the beginning of Emerald. You can only buy 9 repels. That always bothers me. Wish I could buy like 20 there. Then I wouldn't have to mart again in Rustboro City, which would save time. Hey everyone on Twitch. I am reading the chat there. I'm trying to do my best right now, but I find reading chat in Emerald version is really challenging. The Oranberry's here. I think I am going to fight this trainer and I'm going to fight the next one as well for the money. Like, it's not like she's going to take that long to defeat. The experience is okay in the early game. It'll level me up for the Aqua guy, who was like causing problems last time because he got sand attack. Just made the fight take for a long... Oh no, do we not have... Well, we can do this. Oh, stop missing. Flinched, yes. Yes, double flinch. Bite is good. If only bite was physical, Flygon would be better then. No. I don't know how the bag works. Let him catch me. We're going to two-shot so we avoid his healing item. Go up to level 10. That's this is medium slow growth rate for you. Medium slow growth rate's really good. I'm going to skip the berries. I've questioned myself twice when I picked up the berries, and I don't want to do it again. Can use feint attack and not heal here. We're a higher level now too, which will make these Geodude a little bit faster to knock out. Like if we're saving like 1 turn per battle here, then the battles earlier on are slightly less time expensive. This is the snowballing effect I talk about sometimes. The effect is not that pronounced. You're really just like making back a little bit of the time you already spent. Overall, this will be slower than just not fighting those trainers, but we know that we need to train a tiny bit more in this run, and we also want slightly more money for flamethrower, so I think there's some synergy between all of these elements. We're over damage running threshold here for Roxanne, so we will two-shot the Geodudes. And then we have less speed than the nose pass. Oh, harden right away. Alright, with harden right away, I think we switch to bite. Not block, it's using block, because it's bad. Nose pass, what are you doing, buddy? Don't use that move, that's not a good move. She's using a lot of potions this time around. We didn't get as good a luck because she hardened right away and then we couldn't Sand Tomb spam. Win. Still easy though. I kind of want to teach Rock Tomb. It'll speed up a few of the fights. It'll speed up a few of the fights in the, what's it called? Museum. Doesn't know as fast snort the potion through its nose. I don't know. No, it absorbs it through its little suction cup mouth. That's how it does it. I can't unsee that. Every time I see this sprite, I'm like, that's not a leg. That's definitely a suction cup mouth. That's how Nose Pass's anatomy is from now on. Yeah, I think the potion is like a healing spray. Yes. Get healed there automatically. Okay, I tried to cut the corner here last time. I'm not cutting the corner again. Got burned for that. Watch me catch the Tailo first ball now. He likes to... Maybe that's the difference between my time and Ike the Killer's time. It took me like 14 balls to catch the Tailo. Yeah, I know. It's weird that it learns Giga Drain. I find that very strange. Also Solar Beam. They both don't really make a lot of sense. What is happening? The Exagoon was bad this time. Can we get a lucky Meryl? I always Great Ball it first because it saves more time if you catch it right away. And Meryl is by far the hardest of the HM users to catch. Stardust. Dad Norman. Yeah. Alright, let's go to Slateport Beach. Slateport Beach. Pick up soft sand. Ether. By the way, you can go over here as well. You can get a heart scale here if you want one. And then go up there. You can go both ways. I think this way is slightly more efficient than the one I was doing before. Should probably get rid of feint attack now for Steel Wing. I think this set is overall better for this stage of the game. No, didn't want to do that. I wanted to use bite. I'm used to bite being in slot 1. It's annoying. It's annoying that you learn feint attack at the level right after I gave it up. I could prevent that text by not teaching Steel Wing until after the feint attack level. That's kind of a deep cut though. We don't necessarily need to do that to get a decent time in Emerald. I'm going to try to remember Thief this time. Oh, that doesn't one-shot, darn. I have to remember to go back to Brawly in this playthrough. Someone please remind me of that. I'm going to forget it and then not backtrack through this area. Yeah, but I want the Thief TM to sell. I want money. Money, money, money. I'm going to get the Harbor Mail. Oh, the Mart is directly in line with the museum. I need to remember that. So I don't need to do any juking and jiving. Just walk straight. Because we're doing flamethrower strats instead of fire blast strats for the Skarmory. I'm gonna skip the Trick House candy. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need it. The more I'm playing Flygon, the more I'm like confident in its abilities. Later into the game, I think we should be fine. I did not get Bullet Seed. I should have got Bullet Seed. Sandtomb. Sandtomb, you're just terrible. What a terrible move. Missing so much. We can actually go over here and get the PP up, which will do a little bit of extra training. Because to get the PP up, you have to fight 2 optional people, but it does sell for really good money. And if we're working towards the higher level for Norman anyway, we might as well fight some extra people so we can just have it be these people. They're not great experience. Like, you don't want to really fight these people if you're not compelled to do it for another reason. But PP up. Could fight her. She's got a Roselia. Roselia is like the best trainer Pokemon to fight in this game. It's great. Got growled. Ugh. That's a way to play around Bide. Just have Sandtomb miss and do almost no damage. I kept some Sandtombs just for this thing because I knew it would miss at least once. Of course it's gonna miss. Out of my way, dude. Love it when the NPCs get in your way. We were talking, Gym Leader Matt was talking in the Mew Race server earlier today about that NPC on the Celadon department store that sometimes blocks your way getting to the next floor. Oh my gosh, she is so annoying. And she'll just sit there for like 5 seconds when she really wants to be like the most frustrating person in the world. Oh, I lose my mind when that happens. You're like on PB time, you're like 10 seconds ahead, then like the person blocks you and you're like, oh, now you're like 5 seconds ahead, you've lost a whole bunch of your lead. Oh, by the way, I'll do an update on the foster cat. So we've been fostering a cat for the first like 3 weeks. She basically hid from humans and just like closed her eyes if you tried to pet her or go close to her. It was the saddest thing. But she has since come out of her shell. And while I've been trying to record Pokemon Platinum videos this week, she has been so talkative, walking around the office, being a little ball of energy, which is really sweet. She still really hates humans, but she will move around when you're around, and even if you're moving around, but she's just like quite leery of all humans. But she really likes our cats. Like, she extremely likes Churro. Every time he comes in, she like tries to rub her face up against him and get really close, and then she'll like roll over onto her back and like show him her belly and like roll all around in like a really cute way. It's very sweet. He does not like her that much, though. When he sees her, he's like, oh no, this is new. I don't know about this. This is not the regular cats I'm used to. This is fine. We don't need to save here. Anyway, she's doing really well. I'm really, really happy. Because at first I was like, oh my gosh, are they, like, what are they going to do? Like, if no one adopts her, like... Because she's just so shut down. Like, why would someone adopt her if she's just gonna like hide from you all day, every day? But she's doing so much better. She's like running around. She's playing with toys now. And it was really only in the last week that she started. And it's been... I had a big cry. Like, I saw her, she played with a toy for the very first time. And I was just sitting on the floor, and then I just like burst into tears. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, she's actually just a cat. It's so sweet to see her... just being able to enjoy life. So that's we ran out of Sand Tomb. It healed so many times, and then we got paralyzed by static. That's funny. This is the worst Watson we've had. Not like it was bad, like he's still completely incompetent against Flygon. Oh sure, we'll fight her again. Did I get the thing? I did. Yeah. Better than last time. Killing it. This guy's okay. He's okay. I don't actually really have great moves against him. That's fine. I think I'm going to fight the spinner here as well, because then I don't need to like intentionally dodge her, which does save time. Don't forget B-Rolly. B-Rolly. What does that mean? Sorry, could you rephrase that? B-Rolly. Don't forget B-Rolly. Brawly. Brawly. Yes. I'll remember Brawly. I'm going to do him after Flannery, though. Brawly after Flannery, yeah. She's moving around. I don't know what she's doing, but she's moving around. B-Rolly, the new Route 1 bug. Yeah. Alright, bye-bye Rock Tomb. Ah. B-Rolly, a variant of Rabombi. Rabombi is a good Pokemon. I love that thing. It's so cute. Alright. Oh, she's having a snack right now. Bite. Hey, we got the range this time. Do you like South Park? No. I'm a little bit weird. I have not really liked comedy shows. I'm not a huge comedy guy. So yeah, I didn't really watch South Park as a kid or anything. I know it's not really a kid's show, but a lot of my friends watched it. We can get frustration here too? We probably should. you know, it's on theme. Oh, I tried to push it. I was like, I'll just make it through the grass. No, I won't. I'm gonna get punished. The game knows when you're trying to cut corners. No, I haven't watched The Boys either. My wife really likes comedy and like especially dark comedy and like horror comedy. She loves those genres. Oh my gosh. So I've watched a lot more now that we're watching horror movies together all the time. I was always like, when I was a kid, I just wanted to like watch like the darkest possible shows. Just like, I need sci-fi. I like sci-fi a lot, so I'm like, I want Battlestar Galactica. Like, that's what I want. Love that show. Yeah, sci-fi is probably my favorite genre. Really like sci-fi. Fantasy is also pretty good, but I'm pretty picky. No. I hate that. I can't get that PP up now. Ah, that's such a stupid mistake. Ah. At least I fought some extra trainers, like... Oh, she's starting to make noise now. I also really like Star Trek. As a kid, I watched a lot of Star Trek. I bought Voyager off of eBay when I was a kid. That was when my parents were like, the internet was still like pretty new. And they were like, we don't know if we want you like buying things off the internet. Like that's kind of sketchy. So they like had to sit with me while I did the purchase. We ordered it on eBay. It came from like Korea or something. It's like all like Korean branded. Or maybe it's Chinese. I'm not actually sure. I think it's from Korea though. So yeah, then I watched all of Voyager over the next like summer. Loved that. I actually moved my I moved into the basement. Then I had a small like old school like tube TV down there. And I plugged in a DVD player and then watched all of Voyager just in an unfinished basement, living on the bed down there in the summer. It was a great year. I was like 12 or something. Maybe 11. No, maybe 12, 13. I think I was older than 11. Alright, I have to remember to teach dig. Yeah, the hiker's still in Indigo Plateau, that's right. Yeah, I also watched Stargate SG-1 as a kid, but there was the one episode where like they figured out that they were robots. They were like androids or something that had been like copied from the main people. I watched that as a kid. That gave me like the ultimate existential horror. Like I was like, what if I'm a robot and I have no way of finding out? I was so terrified and I didn't watch it after that. I couldn't deal with it. My small brain, it was like, no, this is too scary. Gosh, that episode. Okay, I'm glad other people got messed up by that episode too. Oh my gosh. I remember just thinking about that. Like I would be like in the car, like my mom's like driving me to school and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like that episode, like they were robots and they didn't know, like, There was a lot of media that did that to me, honestly. There's a lot of media. I gotta think of other examples. Just like where there's like some weird turn in the plot and then you're like, wait. And then you're like, could this be like the reality that I'm living in? And you just question everything. Like the Matrix. I definitely fell asleep that night. Well, didn't fall asleep that night. Just sat in my bed thinking like, oh my gosh, what if I'm just like a brain in a vat hooked up to a little like thing and they're using my heat for energy. Oh, I didn't get the soft sand. Okay, Donnie Darko. I only watched Donnie Darko for the first time this year, like 3 or 4 months ago. My wife and I watched it together because it's one of her favorites, but I had not seen it before that. By the way, the damage ranges are unchanged here by the soft sand, so you literally don't need it. You're gonna two-shot the Torkoal and one-shot everything else. Yeah, so I watched Donnie Darko for the first time this year. Okay, slowly. Slowly now. Crunch in the place of bite. We did it. Yeah, now back to Brawly. Okay, I think if I had teleport, I would definitely be able to do a 27-minute Norman. Because we'd save a bunch of time right now. But we don't get to save that time because we have to go back and pick up stuff. Like, walk through the map instead of flying on Abra. Why can't Flygon learn fly? Think about that for a second. Got a good answer from you there, Game Freak. I don't think you do. You know, I am like really... right now, I'm feeling like I want to play StarCraft. Like, I just like feel it. I'm just like, I want to do a little bit of StarCraft Brood War. I think I'm going to play some StarCraft Brood War. So, after I finish this YouTube stream with Flygon, on my Twitch, I'm going to stream a bit of Brood War. For fun. So if you like Brood War and you want to see some ladder games, come and check me out. I'm absolutely terrible. I am so bad. If you're going to expect any high-level plays, just lower your standards, then keep lowering them. Like, all the way down. Until there's no more standards left. That's the kind of play you're going to experience. Okay, this is the magic of doing Brawly later. He goes from being difficult or random to being completely trivial. You don't need a save. You one-shot all of his Pokemon. It's so satisfying. Like, check this out. It's great. And when you loop around the other way, you get strength earlier on, so you don't actually need to go back up through that tunnel. Otherwise, you would have to go up there and get strength at some point, which can always be like a downside of doing this route. Oh, I have the soft sand. I just didn't equip it yet. I'm pretty sure I have the soft sand. Yeah, it's right there. I just haven't. I forgot to equip it. That's what I meant. We could potentially blackout grind this, but I don't think we're gonna. I think we're just reset. No, it's okay. I understand that my communication there was like a little bit unclear. I don't know if I want to fight this Wigglytuff person, but I will this time. What if we crunch it, actually? Double Edge, it does so much damage with Double Edge. Oh my gosh. I feel like Double Edge should like do damage based on your HP or something. Wigglytuff would be so good with that move then. Okay, we're going to be 34 for Norman. The one extra level here will actually stabilize the damage range just slightly against the Vigoroth. So we can just secret power this now. We can crunch this 91% chance, so we got it. Then we'll dig this, hopefully it belly drums. It does not. Not great, but we still have half health now for the slacking. We should do better damage. Remember, when he's going to heal, we can switch over to crunches. Like, I think... no. He's citrus buried. Crit! Alright, this was way easier. We got to learn Dragon Breath. Yeah. Bye-bye stealing. Max HP, current HP, or base stats. I don't know, like... I just feel like Pokemon that have a lot of HP should be using Double Edge. I remember the Chansey trading card. And it had Double Edge. And it was like 4 normal energies. Oh, I love the trading cards. I want to make a video on trading cards at some point. Just like collecting them. not like playing them. I have no idea what I'm doing when I'm playing with trading cards, but yeah, collecting the trading cards, because they're like beautiful. They're gorgeous. I just want to make a video talking about them and like showing off my collection at some point. I've been thinking about that for like a year, so it'll like happen in like 5 years. How much money do we have? About what we had last time. I do not play the TCG mobile game though, no. I don't play any mobile games actually. My phone is exclusively a glorified email and text machine. It does nothing else. Hilariously, like my job is social media, but I actually avoid social media at all costs. We'll go back for that rare candy, I think. Well, no. We're going to go get it. Because this is not optimal routing, but we're going to get it because I did not get the other PP up. And there's a PP up down here, which we can sell. So, like, just going to get the rare candy, it serves two purposes. I've heard the TCG game is good, though. Something for me about like the TCG like games like that, like on like a phone or something, is like, for me it's like having the physical card is like very satisfying on like a texture, like I don't know how to talk about it, like just the feel of having a physical thing and being able to hold it is very satisfying. And if I don't have that, if it's just like a digital card, like I lose a little bit of interest. I really like having physical media for stuff that I really care about. Oh, I want to get more repels. Sorry, just a second. Is this the one that doesn't have repels? It is. Worst mart in the game. Look at how much money we have this time. See, it's totally different. There. It's enough. Did we get that? We already got that, yep. It's 35, right? Yeah. Okay, we got flamethrower. Yeah, it's 500 more coins for flamethrower, ice beam, and thunderbolt when compared with psychic's 3,500. Easier to get psychic, harder to get these moves. Still possible though. I have had to sell rare candies in one run, I think. It was a long time ago. Or maybe it was like Ditto or something. There's been one run like that where like Magikarp for sure. Like, because there's like, you just don't need the rare candies. You've already hit level 100. By the time you're still picking up rare candies, then you're like, I just don't need these. She's crying out for her friends. She's like, where are the other cats? They can't be in here because they're going to distract. Oh, she's coming out. She's coming out. She's coming out. She's talking too. I don't know if you can hear her. Oh, Churro hears her now. Churro is having a conversation with her. Yeah, buddy. I know, buddy. Who's that? We got a guest. Oh, they're doing harmony now. Wow, effective music. Oh. The long, sorrowful ones are Churro's. The shorter, raspy ones are hers. Alright, let's save here. Oh, she's sitting at the door. Yeah, she knows he's over there. I can't let you out. I'm sorry. We can't pick you up currently because you don't like humans enough, and I don't want you to go somewhere where I can't get you. All right, rival, really easy. Churro. He's so loud. Oh, he's got his like whole arm under the door. I remember my wife when we got him, she was like, I think he's in pain. And we like took him to the vet a couple times. They're like, no, he's just loud. Okay. He's just orange, actually. Very orange. Wow, we gotta risk it. They're really helping me out here today. If I don't have anything to say, we just put the cats on. They'll do the whole stream by themselves. Good news. You can stop the run. Flygon can fly now. I know, right? Oh, it can learn fly. It can learn fly. How did I not look at that before? And then I messed this up. Oops. That's cool. Yay, at least it can learn fly. It's got wings. We're not going to teach it fly, don't worry. We're going to teach it flamethrower. I don't know if we give up dig, though. I think we give up secret power at this point. Secret power is not very good. It is annoying. I don't know. Dig's not very good either, though. Like, Dig's not really... Because Tate and Liza have levitate, so, like... And Dig takes 2 turns. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, I don't want to have... I don't want Dig. I think secret power is actually a little bit more, like, flexible. And we can use Dragon Breath for same type attack bonus damage. Secret power is just faster. Like, you can just attack more often. Like, there's all flying types here, like... It's useless. And then Tate and Liza levitate. That's what their name is based after. Based on, after all. Tate and Liza levitate. So it's actually Liza Tate, actually. That's what it should be. I think that's why people don't get that pun. It's because they reversed the order of the names. Or did we just do that? Did I just do that? Tate and Liza? Does it print their name in that order? I don't know. I haven't looked at it. Oh yeah, she got to destroy the couch. Good job. She already peed all over one of the cushions. It's like our couch has 1 cushion now. Like one of the like main foam cushions. Just one. Let's go. All right. Are you faster? You are. Well, we still win. From here, it's easier. Flamethrower C for the Tropius. That's helpful. Oh, sunny day to help my flamethrower. She's thinking of me here. That's nice. Pelipper, of course, though, gonna waste out the sun because this thing is a nightmare. It's actually a nightmare Pokemon. Look at this. Such a nightmare. Do I not hit out faster? Oh, Dragon Breath is better. Okay. We're confused. Are we going to lose? We're probably going to lose. Yep. Oh, yep. Got it. Crit the Skarmory, 2 health. Close Winona. Wow. Not close. Easy. Yep. Oh, we got to get our HM users. I've made this mistake before, where you go all the way down, then you don't have your HM users, then you're really sad. Don't want to do that again. I already fought her, I think. I don't have repels. Need to buy repels. Got flamethrower. Money's not tight anymore. We're rolling. There we go. That's enough for the rest of the run. Yeah, I'm feeling more optimistic now. The dark cloud that was over the beginning portion of the stream is gone. I used to get berries here, but I don't think getting berries... Oh, why did I talk to her? I don't think getting berries there is a good idea. It's true, though. Like, cats fix everything. I didn't realize this. My wife was like, we need cats. I'm like, no, we don't. We don't need cats. That's, like, going to be a waste of time. They're just going to... I'm not going to want to be around them. They're going to be annoying. They're going to, like, walk on my keyboard. We don't need cats. And then she's like, we should just foster a cat. I'm like, oh, okay. We can foster a single cat once and see how it goes. It's going to be too much work. You're not going to like the work. I'm not going to like the work. We're not going to foster cats again. So we fostered a cat, and then 48 hours later, I'm like, we're adopting him. We're definitely adopting him. There's no way you can convince me that we're not keeping him. And now we have 3 cats and 1 foster cat. She knew what she was doing, of course. She was like calculating this all out. She knew. She's like, if I can just get a foster cat inside the house, he will adopt it. Your voice still doing well? Yeah, I recorded an entire voiceover this morning before I did this stream. And every day this week I have recorded a voiceover. Except yesterday because I had lots of errands. I recorded a playthrough, but not a voiceover. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and today, Thursday, I recorded full voiceovers on each one of those days. That's 4 videos. I'll do another one tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know if I'll be able to record the run actually in time. In Canada, can you adopt a cat? No. That's what fostering is. It's like we take them in until they find the people that are going to care for them for the rest of their lives. Like, you could technically adopt the cat and then, like, give it up later, but, like, that's kind of looked down on. Like, if you're not going to take in the cat for its life, you should probably not adopt it. Like, and there's a huge need for fostering. Huge need. Like, I think the shelter that we work with has like over 100 cats right now in the shelter. And there's like a bunch that are in foster care. So there's like massive need. And like in the shelter, they have really tiny spots. They don't like... It's not like a good life, so like obviously the shelter's trying to do its best, but like they have like they only got so much space and they can only do so much. I think we buy protein here. I know we sold 2 earlier, but we needed flamethrower, so it's a lot of attack we got through in there. Do we teach substitute? Do we teach substitute? I think we do. Substitute is so good. Now I gotta teach fly. Should probably do that at the same time that I teach substitute. I just have never gotten that habit. Yeah. Adult cats as well, yeah, they stay a lot longer than shelter. Like there's one cat that I think he's in a foster house, but like he's been around since we adopted Churro. Just in the shelter, like in the system. It's like no one's adopted him yet. There's another cat that's been returned 2 times, which is so sad. But also there have been a ton of cats that have been adopted out and found forever homes and stuff like that. So like there's like sad stories and there's stuff, but there's also like a lot of hope and good stuff going on. We've had like 8, no, we've had more than that, like maybe 10 fosters now. We failed 3 of them, and My in-laws failed a fourth one of them for us, so. But yeah, in terms of my voice stuff, just coming back to that for a second, while we're doing the boring rocket, while we're doing the boring stuff, the team stuff. I figured out that my voice is like a combination of three things. Number one, and the most important, was Vyvanse, the medication I was taking for ADHD. Soon as I stopped my medication, it got much better. The second thing is hydration. You need to drink way more, or I need to drink way more water than it seems like I should need to drink. It feels to me like I would need 1/3 of the water that I actually have to consume. So I have to just guzzle water even though I don't want to. And the last thing is sleep. There are some smaller minor factors like don't drink alcohol, don't eat a lot of sugar. I can't eat a lot of wheat products. Carbohydrates tend to be bad. Like reducing all of that stuff helps a little bit, but not nearly as much as the major three, which is just water, sleep, and no stimulant medication. And then after I figured that out, it's like my voice is so much better. It just does. I can like talk for a really long time and not get really hoarse. It's getting a little bit tired now, but I talked for 2 hours doing the voiceover earlier today, and then now we're like 3 hours into a stream, so. I feel like 5 hours of talking is like an understandable amount to start getting tired. No, I did not take Adderall. Yeah, Vyvanse is a stimulant medication. Stimulation. It's a stimulant medication. Okay, here we go. That's how we were having so many streams this year, is just because my voice is feeling better, which is great. The Mighty Anna is basically useless if you just block its attacks with Substitute. That's why this move is so good. I think we Dragon Breath this in case we paralyze it. It can confuse. I'm just hoping that it doesn't. Okay, it did. Maybe I should have reset up the Substitute. I'm feeling like I should have reset up the Substitute now. Well, it thinks it wants to use Earthquake on us, and then it gets paralyzed and we win anyway. Do you want a full explanation as to why? That would be cool. It would be better if you emailed it to me, though. I'm not going to be able to read a full explanation in chat and like fully internalize it. So if we're just being honest, like email it to me or something. Yeah, we're having quite a few low HP wins, I agree. I don't think we need rest. I'll pick it up just in case in the late game. Our moveset right now is like slightly suboptimal. Like it would be really nice to have Earthquake, but we can't. The TM is later into the game. We have to beat Tate and Liza first and get access to Dig outside of battle. What? I thought she couldn't get me on that square, but then she got me. My record in Emerald is like 103, I think, right now. At 4 times speed with Blaziken. I think that's my record. Or 102. I think we'll get a fighting type this year into sub-hour. Like Hitmonlee or something. I think. Maybe Machamp. Machamp is really good. Even in yellow, Machamp is really good. I just started rooting that one. Oh, the world record in general, not mine. I don't know. It's like... It's longer. I think it's like 2.5 hours or something. And then Platinum's like 3.5. The games just keep getting longer and longer. Oh, this Mighty Anna has no damage dealing moves. Pretty weird. Oh. Okay. No. Dragon Breath. It's super effective against the Gyarados. Oh my gosh, Dragon Rage did a lot. We're okay. Nope. They're communicating again. Kitty, making kitty harmonies. Buddy, if I let you in, at some point you're gonna overstimulate her and she'll hiss at you and then you'll be like, that's war. We can't be having that while I'm streaming. I gotta like I let them like hang out together, and I supervise them though, because I don't want anything to happen. Come on, fly to Moss Deep. It's hard. We did it. We need like a cat behaviorist, but like Churro, he's so chill with cats, but as soon as they hiss at him, he's like, nope. This cat hates me, I hate it. I'm going after it. It's like, no, Churro, just calm down. It's fine. It's fine. Oh! All right, so I didn't expect that was going to happen, but it did. So we had an 82.4% chance to one-hit the Swellow. Just so you know, 82.4% chance to one-hit the Swellow. We did not one-hit the Swellow. It survived, endeavored us, and then used Quick Attack. Brutal. I'm going to save. The last save was not there. I looked in the router to see if I had just saved, and I had not. Alright, there we go. We won't hit the Swallow this time. I've had some problems against these people recently. Maybe I should be saving more often. Yeah! Thunderwave against me again. Oh, it's such a weird AI quirk. Maybe it's because they see Flygon in the name. They're like, flying type. Got it. That's my logic as a kid. Bet I used Thunderbolt a lot against Flygon. See its little wings, like, yeah, electricity. No, that's not how it works. There's a type chart, Scott. You should learn it. I still haven't. Sorry. Nope. See, when I think about my skill as a player, then I just should be like, you know, I'm actually doing okay because I haven't learned these things. We need a physical move. This is just like getting annoying. But we're going to get Earthquake very soon. Physical moves are just nice against Tentacruel. It has so much special defense. How old are you? I'm 32. I think everyone except Speedrunner in the community is roughly around the same age. Like somewhere between like, I think I'm one of the younger people. Because I know Gym Leader Matt's a little bit older than I am. Pretty sure Zealous Pawn's a little bit older than I am. Maybe not. But most of us are around this age. Speedrunner, though, is like 22 or something. Which makes me hopeful. I'm like, oh, there's a new generation coming to play Pokemon solo challenges. Yeah, I think Gym Leader Matt's like 35 or 36, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure. Like, if he's not, like, I'm sorry, Gym Leader Matt. That's what I remember. Obviously, I've never seen him, so I don't know. This is not like a, wow, you think I look that? Like, no, it has nothing to do with that. How does one get involved in the community? Make some videos? Like, that's really the biggest thing. Participate in the races, that kind of thing. Make some videos, participate in the races. Usually that's like I just think about people as in the community if like they're making videos and they're contributing stuff. Or if like maybe people are making software for the community. to help out with the solo runs. Also, being a PokeTuber is a third life crisis. Yeah. Well, I started doing this when I was like, what, 28? No, 29. No, wait, what? No, 27. 27. I started doing this when I was 27. It's been 5 years. I didn't start playing Emerald then, if you can tell by this movement. Wow, it's bad. Got a good Mew time yet? I got one that I'm more happy with, 33 minutes and 33 minutes and 58 seconds. It's not a top Mew time. It will not, it's like, I think 7th place right now, but I'm a lot happier with it than I was with my 35-minute time. I might stream some more Mew this weekend, like some obsessive Mew stream, like 15 hours of just grinding it and trying to get a good time. If I do that, you'll get a notification. I don't know if I need to use the candies here. I don't really know. We're gonna try it without it, and we'll see what happens. All right. So he's definitely gonna use ancient, not ancient power. He's gonna use earthquake. Yeah, because he sees the Zigzagoon. Alright, this is the Pokemon I'm most worried about. Okay, we're going to two-shot, so I'm not worried about it. Oh, maybe not after Calm Mind, though. And the Citrus Berry. No, definitely not. Oh my gosh. Just stacking up all the special defenses against me. I hate that. Okay. Do we target this? It does like nothing. Okay. I think I'm going to Candy. We're close to leveling up. I don't need it. No, Sandstorm, we don't need you. We could use Hidden Power Bug here. It's another option. Maybe in the place of Dragon Breath? Yeah. Because now we have physical damage. So if they set up a lot, we don't really care. I just want to take out the Claydol before he uses Ancient Power. The Lunatone can use Hypnosis against me, so we're just gonna... Oh, that one hits sweet. Oh. They gonna heal that? I don't think so. Yeah. Solrock is doing surprising damage, but we one-shot. Yeah, it's only neutral on Zatu. Yeah. Maybe I should have used Crunch. I didn't see if it used Calm Mind. It usually goes for Calm Mind. Really likes that move. Sometimes he just sits there and Calm Minds like 5 times while you knock it out. Okay. Yeah, race deadline, March 17th. Technically end of day, March 16th. I want to get as many submissions as possible. So even if you only play one run, you will help me out. There's a Discord link in a bunch of my videos, like the Mew Race video and stuff like that. So that live stream, go check it out. Would love to see 100 people in it. Although I think we are going to fall a little bit short of that this time. I don't know. I think we'll be like 60 or 60 to 80 people. Anyways, I can dream 100 people together at some point playing Pokemon Yellow. It's a good way of videoing a run, especially on a laptop. OBS, yeah, OBS is the best way. Okay, I didn't save for this. I don't think I need to save for this. It's usually fine when you have Substitute. This is the last really annoying battle before we get to get Earthquake. I'm done with this. Done with having to use these moves. Just want good same type attack bonus move for once. The Metang using Psychic here is so helpful. Alright. Yeah, buddy. I know. The little man's protesting not being able to be in the office. Got stuck. It's not dinner time though, it's 2 hours away. 2 hours away from dinner time, buddy. Earthquake. It's just right around the corner. Earthquake. Obviously we're teaching this now. I think we give up crunch. Maybe flamethrower? Flamethrower. You don't really need it. It could be good against the Glalie, but maybe Earthquake's gonna be fine. We want the crunch for yeah, after all that money. Yeah, but it's to solve the Skarmory. Flamethrower is to solve the Skarmory. I don't want to go back though for hidden power. Like I can buy it cheap, but like why would we do that? We don't want to go back there and waste time. Time is the most important resource. Hi, yes, yes. I know, where are your friends? They can't come in right now, I'm sorry. That might be a mistake. We'll see what the damage ranges on the Glalie are like. Yeah, I want Hidden Power Bug for Sydney, and then I want Crunch for Phoebe. And then Earthquake covers pretty much everything else, because it's so powerful. Not sure what I'm going to do against Wallace's Gyarados. Yeah, you can always get another Flamethrower if you need it, but I don't think we need it. Maybe I'm wrong. Last time I ran a Hardy Nature on Flygon, so I will have much more attack this time, and I'm pretty sure I'll just one-shot all of everything except the Walrein. The Walrein will survive, but we'll have substitute for that. Why is Swampert so bad? No, Swampert's good. It has like the second place time in my new tier list. After I read it, it's time. It's pretty good. Yeah, I could get Fire Blast if I need it. Yeah. No, I've never seen Mirage Island. It's wild that to this day that's still like rare for people to experience. The cats are starting to make a lot of noise. Stupopolis City, as I used to say. Yeah, this time's about what I was thinking it would be, like 120. I guess soft sand now? So we're going to be using we're going to be using a lot of earthquake. We're going to, right after this, we're going to get waterfall and we're going to go explore 2 locations. Pick up our couple rare candies, but we'll also get the Dragon Claw TM so that no, not Juan. What's his name? Drake is not a problem. This is so annoying. There we go. Ice puzzle is easy on 4 times speed. It's not actually hard. Some things are difficult, but the ice puzzle is not one of them. When I make mistakes with the ice puzzle, I'm mostly just playing badly. It's very rare. Okay. Killer menuing right there. Yeah, Flygon would be better. Every dragon would be better with Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance is a really good move. No, like it would be better. It would like there's going to be problems obviously, which you have to run a lot of special stuff earlier on, but it would definitely be better with Dragon Dance. Like setup moves are like the #1 in solo challenges. You really want setup moves. They give you a way to play around not being over-leveled. Whereas if you don't have setup moves... Oh my gosh. If you don't have setup moves, you have to be over-leveled. Or you have to have something else, like a ridiculous ability, like Pure Power or whatever that one is, that Metacham has. Disgusting ability is so good. Yeah, sorry, my cats are being annoying. Or they're being loud. Not annoying, they're being cute. I'm sorry if they are annoying you, that's what I mean. There has been a phenomenon the last couple days, though. They get really quiet, and they're just chilling. And then I go to record voiceover, and then for whatever reason, right as soon as I start to do voiceover, like Churro comes to the door, and then all the cats just start making tons of noise. It's like, why now? You were being so quiet just a little while ago, and then all of a sudden they just get really noisy. We don't have good moves for this, but we gotta get by somehow. Oh no. Okay. I should buy 1 extra escape rope for this run so that we can escape out of here, because I can't right now. It doesn't take that long though. It takes a lot longer to get in than to get out. Solid run so far, by the way. Yeah, I think this run's going pretty well. The previous 2 did not, but this one's going pretty well. Yeah, buddy. Oh. Yeah, really enjoying the live streams, man. Nice. I'm glad. I don't want to teach Dragon Dance. Like I could, sorry, Dragon Claw for this fight. I don't want to teach it. I could. But I just want to keep this because it's good against Sydney and it's good against Phoebe. Even then though, with Soft Sand, Earthquake is slightly more powerful than Crunch and it uses my better stat. So maybe dropping Flamethrower is just not a good move. Maybe we can just put Dragon Claw in the place of Crunch right away. Like, not sure. Do you prefer live streaming or recording, which is easier to do, not considering cost? I prefer live streaming more. Recording is way more emotionally taxing, and recording is also frustrating. Like when you like mess up a line when you're live streaming, you just say the line again and just like hope that people understand you. And if they don't understand you, you just try and clarify and like you just keep going. It's great. When you're doing a video, you have to make sure that the line is perfect. And like if I have a flub or something, I have to go back and fix it. I don't like that. That's a lot of attention to detail. I'd rather put all the attention to detail into doing the runs and trying to figure out the runs and play with the best strategies, rather than putting it into like, oh, there's a line here where like you said Salamence instead of Sceptile. For some reason, when I recorded, I think it was the Salamence video, I said Sceptile so many times, like at least 10 times throughout the video. We had to go back and patch all of those flubs. Like, that's not fun. Protect. Hate that move. I also like that live streams, there's like an interactive component where like you can ask me questions and like I can answer questions. I like that a little bit more. Whereas with recording, it's like you have to kind of anticipate what someone's going to say, what their feedback's going to be, and then like talk to that point specifically. You do have to on recording to some extent though. Oh, okay, well, we'll reset that. Substitute. I thought I was gonna one shot. I'm not gonna one shot, so then we substitute because of Intimidate. It's annoying. Like it's easy to just say like, oh, don't do it. It'll like make it more human. Like, okay, cool, but like you're still gonna get a lot of comments where people go like, oh, that sounds really unpolished or something. And I prefer the produced videos to have a very polished sound. It's like it's kind of like my style now too. So like if I change that, people would be upset. They'd be like, why'd you change it? Like take out more of the flubs. There's some moments where like we leave in stuff that sounds human, but like that can be carefully considered. If that's true, explain the Grimer video. Well, to be fair, most people did not like the Grimer video. That one's become like that's like a cult classic now in the Scott lexicon. This guy's he's got Ice Beam, but other than that, she's gonna be fine. I should rewatch it. No. Oh, I'm glad some people loved it. It's definitely the silliest video I have. Alright, this is where we like hope. We just hope that we've done enough leveling. We're over a damage running threshold. We're just like gonna hope that Earthquake's enough. We're gonna get like she's gonna set up Hail first turn, so that's gonna give us a chance to then Earthquake. Okay, guarantee on this. Both Glalie. Okay, Earthquake has a guarantee on both Glalie, but only an 88% chance on the Celio, which we get. And then we have a 2-hit on the wall rain, so we'll survive the 1 hit, and then we'll 2-shot with Earthquake. Yep. It's good. There we go. What's your top video? Do you know? Yeah. I believe it's Electrode versus Magneton. It did like 400,000 views. Oops. I need the TM for Dragonclaw. I don't remember the Grimer video. Get ready. Believe me, you're gonna be like, wait, how is this guy still making YouTube videos? Yeah, see what happens with videos like that, like Electrode Magneton, stuff like that, like they appeal to a wider demographic than my regular videos do. So because of that, they get picked up by the algorithm, and then the algorithm starts like pushing them aggressively to a ton of people. And then they perform much better than like regular video on my channel, which is like 30, 40,000 views. That's what I kind of expect on like a weekly regular release. Sometimes a little bit less if it's like a platinum release or something like that. That's fine. Okay, I'm not really sure how Wallace is going to be. He's got a lot of ice type moves, so this could be rough. Uh-oh. We lived that. How do we win? I'm in Western Canada, on the prairies. How does your revenue from streaming compare to your normal video? Revenue from streaming is like 1.5 times that of the revenue from regular videos. Like, can it do something? Can it do something other than Blizzard? Is that possible? Can it miss a Blizzard? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think that might be the best strategy, is fishing for a substitute miss, like a Blizzard miss on substitute. Then you get the defense set up and then you can knock it out. You have more health for the rest of the battle. But even then, like, I'm not really confident with the rest of the battle after that. It would be nice if it happened on the first substitute. No, we're not even close to getting the range on the Wailord. There's a miss, but we have 1 health. Like... It uses double edge when we're at low health because it sees that it will knock us out, but it doesn't knock our substitute out. That's funny. So now we still have a substitute for the Milotic, which allows us to defend against its Ice Beam. But I still think we lose because we don't have a way to knock out the Gyarados quickly. Like, what do? Dragon Claw? Like, that's a... Oh, it uses Earthquake turn 1, but we still don't have enough to two-shot. Why did he use Earthquake? Because it doesn't know we have Levitate. The AI has to learn what your ability is. This is weird because the AI should just know that Flygon only has 1 available ability, but it doesn't know that. It has to see what the ability is before it will play around it. Crit? Okay. How did Ike get by this? This is brutal. Yeah, this Blizzard is really accurate too. Hidden power bugs for the Claydol on Steven's team. Because Ike keeps talking about the Claydol. It's going to be awful. It's going to be awful. I don't think it's going to be awful, but we're going to go without it for now. We're going to just see if we can, like... Okay, that's a really good start. Yeah, that's a very good start. Substitute, Blizzard miss, into Earthquake crit, knockout Wailord. So now we have green health and a substitute in place. Like, this could not be going any better. Lax Incense? Yeah, that's probably what it is. He just makes the miss. Goes out of his way to get the Lax Incense. Alright. Is it going to Earthquake me? I think it is. It's really unfortunate that we can't... That's like so much Dragon Dance. It's going to Hyper Beam. Yeah, if it's gonna dragon dance, we should probably... that's hard. Yeah, it did take it a while to get to the KOs with the Hyper Beam, but then the Melodic's just going to get me now. So we don't have one hits on the Melodic, which is unfortunate. This is rough. So much stuff has... Well, that... Sometimes he uses Rain Dance? Like, cool, but like... No, I'm not going to black out. This is not a first playthrough. We're not blacking out. We go until we lose. Or we go until we win. Even if that means losing a lot along the way. We're so close to knocking the Milotic out. It's actually an 18%. So there is a normal damage roll that can do it. Yeah, 68 will definitely improve the damage range. But we're not going to do it. Maybe next time. Water Spout. It doesn't... It uses a bunch of different stuff, but usually it's Blizzard. Interesting. Hey, cool. This thing's not as offensive. Let's see. No, that's not going to work, obviously. Okay. We won't survive this, so do we get the favorable roll? No. Then we get KO'd. Crit, actually. I'll have a better range one more level. It'll be like a 40% chance on the Milotic, most likely. It will not be a guarantee, but it will be better. I think maybe I do need to... I think for like a repeat run, I think definitely this is a level 68 fight. Because we want to knock the Milotic out in one hit. If we can do that, then we can keep our substitute for the Gyarados. Keeping the substitute for the Gyarados means Intimidate won't trigger against us. We could then potentially use Return to knock the Gyarados out. But there's no place to rest. That's the unfortunate thing about this. It's like everything has ice moves that can just like destroy us. Dragon Claw is special. It's not physical. So it's utilizing our lower attacking stat. I don't want to use rest here, but I think we like have to if we want to win at this level. AI does not check accuracy rolls, I don't believe, no. Pretty sure it just tests damage. Why do we keep Claw? Well, we need something to hit the Gyarados. You want me to Earthquake the Gyarados or Hidden Power Bug the Gyarados? That doesn't seem like a good choice. I'm just not getting this damage roll. Like, I could teach Return in the place of... But, like, Return is not very good against Steven Stone. Like, Return is not thinking long-term. Soft Sand. You can see it on the overlay. On the center. Center right. That's also like close. If we were level 70 for this fight, the Wailord might also be a one hit, which would make this a lot easier. See, this is like the fundamental, like, I get into this where like Ike will like post a ridiculous time because it's always Ike. The person that makes me question why this is my job. But like he'll post a ridiculously good time and then I'm just like, wait, I don't know how to get that. And then I like try to cut training to like get a really good time and then I just like fall apart because you're slightly too low. And then like if you train to level 73, let's say, you have so much more damage and you just steamroll through walls and you're like, this is an easy fight, no problem. But then here I suffer because I tried to like cut training. And now I just can't do it. Like this is just almost impossible for Flygon. But then if I go to level 73, my time is going to be like 5 minutes worse than his. And that's where I get stuck. Because I'm like, I don't understand. Like, how do you get the training in at the same time as going much faster? I just can never do it. Like my training costs me way more time. Which doesn't make sense. There's obviously some solution, which is probably like I'm bad at overworlding and I'm bleeding a bunch of time. Some other way. Have you tried doing more damage? Yeah, right? That would be nice. No, this is a perfect Flygon. It has 31 in all of its IVs, except the ones required for Hidden Power Bug. It has 30 speed and 30 special defense. 31 everything else. Okay, is it gonna Dragon Dance? Yep. Can we crit? Okay, it did it. It wasted a turn with Earthquake, then Hyper Beamed. That's good. It's not gonna heal. Does this one shot? Nope. Definitely not. Okay, come on. Stop! We're dead. We're dead. We're dead again. We're dead. Crit. This is feeling hopeless. Maybe I'm just not going to finish a playthrough today. I think I'm honestly done. Like, I'm not going to do a second Flygon playthrough. This is it for today. I'm too frustrated. Hey, that doesn't one-shot all the time. That's cool. Nah, Solar Beam's not going to be good here. I've tried Solar Beam to make Solar Beam work. It just never feels good. I sold the tract to get Flamethrower earlier on. Yeah, it's not an option because it's not a first playthrough. I've already done my first playthrough with Flygon. Like, we can black out, but then, like, why don't we just restart the run? Like, it doesn't make sense to waste the time blacking out. Because, like, we're just going to go back to the beginning of the run and try and optimize things anyways. I don't think this is going to work. I think we're just dead and the stream is going to end with this being the final result. Only failures, Flygon. Sorry, buddy. Not going to get a new run from you today. So Wailord just no-scoping these blizzards. If it just misses 2 blizzards in a row, early on, giving us lots of health, I feel like we can do it. I do have the berry for Resto Chesto. No, I don't. Never mind. I didn't pick it up. Because I tried to skip time, remember? The old lady, I didn't go over there. I don't want to go over there. Alright. Well, we learned a thing about Flygon, I guess. Like, we learned it needs to be level 68. That seems like minimum. I don't know what the actual minimum is. Like, it might be 70. Because it might just not be... Like here, we're like barely not two-shotting the Gyarados, but we might need 70 to get all the ranges we need. Maybe I should Dragon Claw turn 1 so that he doesn't use a healing item. Or I can just Dragon Claw this thing in general. The lowest HP is 25% plus 1. No. Zergling 1, I am too stubborn. I am not going to level 68. Either we win at this level or the stream's over. That's it. I'm not going to 68. I refuse. I refuse. I know that 68 gets me there. I just don't know what 68 is going to do for the other damage ranges. Like, is it, do we like one-shot the two-shot the Gyarados? But I'm fairly sure that I'll one-shot the Milotic. I don't know about the Wailord. Maybe it's like sometimes like 30% or something. Because like right now, the maximum damage roll is 100%. I can't imagine that being all 100% damage rolls at 68. But maybe damage rounding will do it. Beast Tower, do a second run. I don't think I can. Thanks for the €2. I appreciate it. I'm too tired. It's like, I usually work until like 2 hours from now, but like the last 2 hours of my work is always just like bad quality. I have never one-shot the Milotic at this range. Even though I know it's an 18%. I'm looking at the damage right now. Ah, this is brutal. It is because I didn't get the candy in the trick house. If I had got the trick house candy, then I would be 68. This would all be fine. That's tragic. Hey. There we go. There we go. Alright. Better. Can we one hit this time just once? No, we can't. It's not allowed. Oh yeah, of course I was not gonna one hit that thing. The Ludicolo. Because we got our attack lowered. Dead run. Okay, so we were not successful in getting Flygon a new time today. We failed multiple times, but that's okay. Flygon's old time was 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 56 seconds. We were on track. Like, I think doing a time under 1 hour and 30 minutes is like, it's not going to be hard, but I don't know. For me, it seems right now doing a time under 120 is going to be really hard, especially if we need to get higher level. Like, I don't see myself doing under 120 with level 70 or 68. That doesn't seem like it's going to happen. I don't know if we have damage ranges. Yeah, we can look at them. So these are the damage ranges at 67. At 68, we go to 35. See, I said 30% on Wailord. We go to 35.5%. On Wailord for the one hit. Milotic is only 47.3. That one doesn't go up as much as I was hoping. So if we go 69, yeah, see 70 is massively different. 70%, 76.6%. So much better at 70. Ignore Hidden Power Rock. It's not Hidden Power Rock. I'll change that now. What is it? Speed Special Attacker 30. Wait, what? No, Speed Special Defense or 30, sorry. There, now it's bug. So we hit the Ludicolo if we maintain our substitute into the Gyarados and don't get hit. But then we also have a decent, well, 31% chance to two-shot the Gyarados using Dragon Claw. Hidden Power Bug is better against Hidden Power Bug is better against Sydney. I think the odds of maintaining the sub are like, well, we might not even go for the sub. Because we just one shot. Then we get to Gyarados. We're using a special move. Where we hopefully two-shot or we three-shot. And then we two-shot, then we two-shot. And we'll take, like, on these two, we'll take a little bit of damage. Maybe the Gyarados will use, like, Dragon Dance into Earthquake, or Earthquake into Dragon Dance, or Earthquake into Hyper Beam. If it does that, we still don't take lethal. 34, 22, 25. We survive that. So we don't even have to set up the substitute against Wallace if we're running level 70. We can obviously go to 73 to make this ridiculously consistent. Like, look at these ranges. We're going to two-shot the Gyarados. We're in a one-shot, two-shot the Gyarados. Oh my goodness. The cats, they they got really loud. Yeah, guys. Yeah, you guys want to hang out? Man, I don't like it when I do streams and I don't get a time with the Pokemon. This is like the most disappointing way to end a stream. Because my whole idea is like I make one produced video for every Pokemon. Then I come back, maybe I do a re-ranking stream. We re-rank the Pokemon in the tier list and then I'm just kind of done with the Pokemon. That's like the idea. But sometimes like I just don't have the time or willpower to sit through like 5 hours of Flygon. What nature are you running? Brave, plus attack, minus speed. We don't need the speed for anything. We are faster than ever. We have 169 speed right now. 169. The fastest Pokemon in Emerald is 140, which is Claydol. As a statistician, you're driving me crazy. But it doesn't matter about the substitute. What I'm trying to say is, like, why would you set up the substitute? Like, we don't really need it as a statistic. It just doesn't seem like a good idea to even set it up. Keep attract next time. You're so close. I don't think attract is good. Like, you could use attract for this fight, but, like, the level that's required to just win, like, is fine. Like, attract is going to be so flimsy. Like, I guess you could try to win at a much lower level. Maybe that's what it is. Just run attract and, like, you do the YOLO plays at, like, level 65 or something. 63. I don't know if we can get through the rest of the league and everything else before this at a lower level like that. But then, like, also we probably won't be able to cut any training. So then we start cutting rare candies, and that doesn't save a lot of time. Because, like, there is a minimum level that a medium slow Pokemon is going to beat the game at. I don't think we need to block Intimidate, because Dragon Claw does decent damage. And the Gyarados won't do enough to us. With these damage ranges, like, this whole fight is so much easier. Just, like, 3 levels higher. Does coming in at 70 risk changing the opponent turnover? Maybe. I think it does, actually. So if we look here, Wailord, Blizzard, 85 to 100% damage. It can't do 100% damage with Blizzard at level 68. I feel like we found the perfectly bad level for Flygon to fight Wallace at. Seam is not a mathematical term. It doesn't help us analyze. Solution is there. Just a puzzle to figure out. That's the fun of it. Sure. I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. I think the solution is here. The solution doesn't involve substitute, though. Like, we could calculate the odds of it surviving, which is basically 30% if Blizzard misses. But there's some other... I don't have accurate information on why Blizzard... It's fine. I'm a numbers guy too, but like I'm also just like trying to do gameplay as fast as possible. And like, I don't have other numbers on like why the Whale Lord is sometimes going for Water Spout and sometimes Rain Dance. We don't have like good information on that. So we can't get a sense. It's like we have the 30% chance to miss on Blizzard, but we don't... There's some other like variable in here that we can't calculate currently, which is like, why is the Whale Lord doing other things? We don't know. It could be that the Whale Lord sometimes sees that Blizzard is going to roll the KO damage range, and then it prioritizes using Blizzard, and other times it doesn't, and then it uses something else. Like, it's like, oh, I'll use Rain Dance and power up Water Spout, and then use Water Spout, which does more damage. Maybe. It might also be that the Gen 3 AI is factoring in accuracy, so then it's like, we have the 30% chance for Blizzard to miss, plus we have the 30% chance for Blizzard to miss in the calculation, and then we have a 1 in 2 chance for it to use Water Spout, because like if it's not going to roll Blizzard because it sees that Blizzard misses, then it's going to pick between Rain Dance or Water Spout, and then in that case we want Rain Dance for it to not attack us. So like we're going to be like 30+% on substitute surviving on the first turn against the Whale Lord. Still, this doesn't matter if we're level 67 because we needed to miss Blizzard twice, which then drops the odds significantly, and as we saw during this playthrough, that doesn't really work that well. If we run level 68 though, then the numbers change because we get the higher chance to knock out the Whale Lord in one hit with Earthquake. But I think the numbers change the most. Well, I know they do. Look at them. They're right here. The numbers change the most at level 70. We get a dramatically different Earthquake KO range. So like, if we do want to maintain the substitute for the Gyarados, because we figured that that is the best play, we want to run something like Return, then we can simply set up substitute, hope for 1 Blizzard miss, we have a 30% chance, and then we sweep his team. Maybe we have a significantly greater than 30% chance here if the Rain Dance Water Spout thing is playing out, because Blizzard now does not have the guaranteed KO range, 79 to 93% at level 70. So he's never going to see the KO with Blizzard, which means maybe he prioritizes Rain Dance on the first turn. This is how Gen 2 would work. He would be like, I don't see a KO range. Okay, Rain Dance, I'll set up, then I'll attack. Then he would roll based on which one does the best damage. He would choose Blizzard, because it's going to do more damage than Water Spout boosted. No, not Giga Drain. If we... Giga Drain is not far out of the way, but we have to catch a Grass-type Pokemon to get it. And it's low base power. While it does heal us, and it will one-shot the Whiscash, I'm almost 100% sure it will one-shot the Whiscash. Whiscash, that one's so hard to say. Yeah. But why does the AI click Water Spout? I know that it can. We've talked about this. But like what? Like I want, like, again, I'll be the numbers guy. But like why? Like, what is the chance that the AI chooses Water Spout? Tell me like the hard data. Like, what's the tree, the logic tree? It's a 1 power move. It's a certain percentage chance to click any turn. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Then why does the AI sometimes also use Rain Dance? So what's happening here, it rolls Blizzard, sees Blizzard does not do enough damage, then it says, hey, since Blizzard doesn't do enough damage, I'll use Rain Dance. And then sometimes that entire logic is just overwritten by like, Water Spout. It's a 1 power move. I'm going to use it. Like, I don't know. I don't know if the test rolls can crit. Yeah. Alright, we learned something about Flygon. I'm disappointed. I don't have enough energy to do another stream. I'm too frustrated. I appreciate everyone being here. We'll have to come back and try Flygon another time, and the third time will hopefully be the charm. We'll get a decent time with Flygon. Maybe Ike the Killer will reveal his time, and then I can push and try and get that. But for now, I think when I come back to do it, I'll target level 70 for Wallace. Lower than that seems too risky. I feel like so many runs are defined by the champions / Wailords AI. Not that many. I don't think there's that many. Some are, but like not that many. If you're weak to ice, definitely. If you're weak to water, yeah. But like, I think a lot more runs are defined by how a Pokemon stacks up against Steven Stone. I don't think so many. Honestly, I don't think so many. I think you're overestimating the Wailord a little bit. Sometimes it's not that good. It's just like Rain Dance turn 1 and you knock it out in 2 turns and you move on with the fight. We can look at Steven. I'll quickly add him in. They level up to beat Wallace and then Steven's the bad. I don't know. I think you're maybe. I don't think it's true though. I don't think it's true. Put any other AI on Wallace and Steven, it's way worse for tons of Pokemon. Well, maybe if you switch out the AI on Wallace, maybe. I don't know. This is Steven Stone damage ranges. Yeah, this is not scary. I don't know why Ike the Killer was like very, very concerned about the Claydol. It's pretty bad. Like we should just be fine. Like even with Hidden Power Bug, we're not knocking out particularly quickly, but Dragon Claw would just 4-hit. Hidden Power Bug's gonna like 3-hit or sometimes 2-hit. Oh no, but the Ancient Power just does almost no damage. So, and it can't hit us with Earthquake. It'll probably use Earthquake too, because it'll be like, haha, you don't have Levitate. No, we do. So I'm not really like, I'm not that worried about Steven Stone in general. Yeah, but like you're speaking, Taco, you're speaking very theoretically about Wallace as if Wallace is like always difficult. He is not always difficult. That's the thing, is like some Pokemon just like, they have an electric move. They're like, I'm fine. They have a resistance to water type moves. I'm also fine. There's like with Flygon here, we're like definitely seeing Wallace in like his most terrifying form. In which case, yes, what you're saying is true, where Flygon has to level for Wallace, and then Steven Stone at the end of the game is like much less difficult than Wallace is. But I think there are a bunch of other Pokemon that have the inverse relationship, where Wallace is not really that difficult, but then they get to Steven Stone, they're like, oh, I need like 10 more levels to beat Steven Stone. Like, Wallace is not that bad. Steven Stone is brutal. I believe right now, and I do not have data because I've not played enough. I have not played enough Emerald runs to really say this concretely, but I believe that more Pokemon will struggle in general against Steven Stone when compared with Wallace. Which means if they are over-leveling for Wallace, then Steven Stone represents a bigger spike in difficulty in general. Because even though they over-level for Wallace, who you're saying is a very difficult challenge, they still need a lot more for Steven Stone. I think that Steven Stone as a trainer is slightly more exploitable than Wallace. because there are some interesting substitute interactions that you can play with against the Skarmory that you can't really play with on Wallace. So Wallace you have to beat more fair and square. Sometimes Steven Stone you can just squeeze through with a win. That's... I concede to you there that, like, in that way I think Wallace is more difficult maybe. It forces... like a Pokemon like that is Camerupt. It's like it forces you to be honest. You have to be a certain level. If you're not that level, you're just going to lose. I think actually, I think all of this is actually missing the point though, because I think I truly believe that Watson is the ultimate difficulty spike in Emerald. I think the majority of Pokemon will struggle against Watson in comparison to the rest of the, like if we look at all of the different Pokemon species that are playing the game, I think the maximum level of difficulty where most Pokemon struggle is going to be Watson. Because you have very few rare candies, so you can't really like make up with a level. Like it's like Watson is brutal, then maybe Wallace and Steven Stone are somewhat less, but also quite large difficulty spikes. But I think Watson is like the most brutal portion of Emerald. There are so many Pokemon that are just stuck fighting wild Pokemon until they can beat Watson. And like you lose so much time when you do that. You don't even have trainers to fight. Like with Wallace, at least you can fight other trainers. There's tons around all the like water areas. Just fight those people. Yeah, Watson is the Brock split of Emerald. Totally. Unless you're a bug type, then Roxanne is the Brock split. It's like, actually, Ninjask is just going to get deleted over and over again. Someone asked earlier, am I going to do a redo for Shedinja? No, I'm not. But if you want to know how Shedinja wins, Ike the Killer did an amazing run. I don't know if he's posted it anywhere. So there is, the community has contributed more runs. I will never play Shedinja again. I'm done with that. It was not fun. Okay, that's it for me. I'm totally exhausted. I'm gonna play a tiny bit of StarCraft on Twitch. Come and check me out over on Twitch if you want to see me struggle through StarCraft Brood War, one of the most notoriously difficult games of all time. I will come back and do Flygon at some point in the future and get a good time with it. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing Onyx in Pokemon Red. I think this stream has disincentivized me from playing a bad Pokemon in Red, so maybe we'll do a good one instead. I don't know. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, you're incredible. I'll see you next time.